3, 2,
Look, I don't
1.
want to.
Welcome back to the Dust Off the Mic podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me more about your bad life decisions.
It's and they's such a bougie bitch. I really don't care.
The gulf between where you want to be and where you are
I wouldn't let her touch me.
is a lot smaller than you think.
You're just not ready for something. That's what that was.
We'll talk later.
I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted. Oh my God. You gotta
So I was like, all right, cool.
You need the patience and the pressure to detonate. I'm trying to blow up.
Gloves are off.
To get it straight, gifted with a vision and precision. I'm just trying to make it high key. Might be breaking free like I was Zion in some Nikes. Tucked at the crib, bro. You know just where to find me. Making beats and spitting crack verses pretty likely.
To answer your question, there is no
That was so loud.
there's no limit to the amount of money I won't spend to not do physical labor.
But
But
for that, like whatever, I didn't even go through your house. Pick the first bathroom with a shower in it.
okay,
How many showers do
I
you have?
only have one legit bath in this.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how much would you pay to have somebody do it? Like,
When
what's
you
the
say,
max?
When you say do it, what's getting done? Like,
What would you need done?
bro?
Let's say just all right.
That's
so
a dangerous question. to say
Two
around
different
my
levels to it, right? If it was just the shower area,
life. Okay.
like the tub, the walls, the fixtures,
Okay.
and potentially either a door or like some sort of curtain rod. And then the other side of it is that and like flooring, vanity, lights, mirrors.
You're talking about like a complete like overhaul of the thing.
Yeah.
10 grand? Is that like not even close?
The whole thing? No.
Yeah. I don't
Times it by 3.
fuck. Well, we've already cursed less than 30 minutes in. Whatever, dude. I don't care.
It's actually more than that for just the shower area. If you're hiring somebody to do it. Like a big company.
Well, I suppose you want it done right. Like I'm assuming they don't-
You're paying for that higher end service for sure.
But damn, who's got 30K to just drop? I'm assuming they, financing is always available in something that large, but
Only for bigger companies though, like the one I work for.
right.
But any like general contractor, no. Like they want the money that like right up front. I'm pretty sure. I don't know enough about it. It's too new still, but
True.
it seems as though that financing is really only like we're like the only ones that do it.
Mm.
I don't know.
I remember when I sold roofing, siding, it was windows, doors, like the whole. You could do a whole home remodel with this company, and I used to hit people with like 50K nuts in their living room, dude. And I'm on a tablet. I'm like a little guy bringing in a giant briefcase with like ridge vents built into a fucking display kit, and then I had the balls to just say like it's about $50,342, give or take.
Yeah.
For adjustments. I could have measured wrong.
Cash or finance? What works best for you? I'm not even asking if you're good with it because this is what it is.
It is what it is. It's
what works
correct.
best?
Yeah, man. I
have to totally hide in my head how ridiculous that sounds.
I've had somebody go, yeah, you gotta go. You said what? Yeah, you gotta go, dude. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. At least he apologized. Yeah, man. I've sold so many different types of shit. Solar panels, different, cars. So many different types of cars. You'd be crazy. You'd be amazed to find out how terribly luxury cars book out when it comes to looking at like a bank. I say book out, like when the bank looks at it and goes, all right, this is the value of the car. Like a Maserati doesn't book out for shit. You'd think it would. You'd think he would get all the money, but it doesn't. That's tanks.
Crazy.
It's got like no value to it. It's just a cool thing to drive around and pay way too much for.
Do people keep those for a long time, or do they just buy it for a year and have their fun?
I don't know. I've sold one. No, yeah, I've sold one Maserati, but it was a trade-in at Chevy.
So,
yeah,
it's still awesome.
Yeah, I never saw that guy again. So I don't know if that answers the question.
Imagine selling those door to door.
Maseratis.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Door to door was cool because cable is not that expensive. Well, it is for cable, but at least it's not thousands and thousands of dollars. Like it's something that like you could slide in there to somebody's day and be like, hey, random guy, I'm at your house. You need cable?
Yeah, can you
What about better cable? What if my internet was faster? Like, enough people will be like, oh, shit, all right. But obviously you get a bunch of no's to the face all day. But, like, if you do exactly that at every house and not get pissed off after every no, which is hard because you're there all day doing it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's like
there's enough people that are like, I'll take this idiot stuff.
I'm sure.
Sounds good.
What's a door-to-door no ratio for like on a scale of 1 to 10?
So if I recall correctly, it's been a long time, but we would try to knock anywhere from 60 to 80 houses.
Okay.
And do 3 laps that day with
the same neighborhood.
those houses. So the goal was you would get there by like 12 o'clock.
Right.
And you would knock out the people that were home or not interested. You would find out if it was just a spouse that was home, or like you would weed out some of the no's early for the people that are home. That way, when you do your second and third lap, you're getting more towards the right people that are more decision makers and done work and have everybody that's a decision maker there. Wow. But like none of us wanted to do all that. We would just wait till the end of the day and
just do the one lap.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like you're spending a lot of that time getting rid of the people that could have said no earlier. So if you do actually commit to doing that, there is like but like that's a lot of doors still. You talked 60 to 80 3 times.
Yeah. It's a lot of steps.
It's a lot of steps. It's a lot of no's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
Wow.
It molded a great mentality, though, because they were like, if you're upset, then you didn't find something good about your day. Like, if you went back to the office at 8, it was 8 o'clock at night. It was like all day. And before you went out to the field at 12, there would be meetings starting at like 9 o'clock in the morning at the office that hype.
Yeah. Like
so it was your whole life. And it was 6 days a week. It was like your whole life. And that was like what I thought what a real job was. It was my first job, basically. And where was I going with that? At the end of the day, you would get back and like say you didn't sell anything.
Right.
They would all collectively get together and they'd be like, how'd your day go? And if you said it didn't go well, they'd be like they would look at you like you're literally a piece of shit human being. Like, dude, McDonald's wouldn't hire you.
Okay.
With that mentality. Like,
that.
You suck. But like you had to be like, I learned something today. The fuck did I learn? I got no's all day and it rained.
I learned and it is possible
you still made me wear a full suit and tie to sell Verizon all day. This sucks.
You had to wear a suit?
Yeah, I wore my dress shoes out to the field walking. Dude, my feet were killing me every day.
I've never had to wear a suit for a sales job.
Oh, it's horrible. Well, I enjoyed some of that because like at the office you look good and they did stuff in competitions to like get ties and, you know, funny looking dress socks and stuff. Like we would have, it was cool. Like some of it was cool.
The roofing place made me do dress shirt, tie, loafers. But the craziest part was like I'm outside measuring houses and roofs. Like I'm out there with a measuring wheel, walking a perimeter. I'm out there in people's garden beds. Like why wouldn't you just let me wear boots and jeans and like a nice shirt? But I had asked the manager.
Casually do this?
I had asked the manager about that. And he just goes, no, man, it sets us apart from everybody. Everybody expects a contractor. And I'm like, the reason why everybody expects a contractor look is because it's not meant for fucking loafers.
Yeah.
It's meant for boots.
Yeah.
Like if you need me to get up on a roof and measure the pitch of something, like, yeah, you could stand there and do that. But if we have to get more exact, like, I'm not getting up on a roof in loafers and slacks.
There's got to be people that are like, looking at me walking around in a suit and tie in the snow, being like, "That's an idiot." Like, why would I let him knock at my door and convince me to do anything? It's freezing out. He doesn't even have boots. Like you're saying, he doesn't even have boots on. Like, why is this guy dressed up? It's not a big deal. Like, it's internet, dude.
Oh my god. Now I can get the imagery now. Oh my god.
And I was 21, dude. I didn't know anything. I still don't know anything, but like I know something now, at least about sales. Like it started there. It was crazy.
You know, I got fired my first day of sales. My very first day.
Car sales?
Yeah. I got fired my first day. I had to negotiate for my job.
Which dealership?
My very first one, I was at a Nissan dealership in Pennsylvania. And I'd only gotten I lived in Mount Laurel at the time, so it's like an hour and 15 minutes down the Schuylkill, which is a nightmare in the car I had at the time, which is a 98 Blazer, 5-speed, like 140 some odd thousand miles on it. The thing was no 4-wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive had been gone since I was homeless. So a while.
Sorry for laughing.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Started from the what the fuck, and now we're here. So, all right. So I can't get my Blazer out of the driveway of the recovery house I'm in. Right. I'm calling my manager. I'm like, yo, I physically can't get to work. And he goes, okay, don't bother coming in tomorrow either. I'm like, what the fuck? And he hung up.
Damn.
Then they didn't answer. So I'm like, all right, I guess it's time to beg and plead to borrow a vehicle, have my roommates come out, help me dig this shit out. Finally did. I'm like 3 hours late to work. And it's like January something. Mind you, this was my first job. I was very stoked about it. My interview, I wore some of my grandfather's shit because it was just wrapped up in like a long ass collar. Like it looked weird, but I got the job anyway. And then I begged my father for like $150 so I can go to Kohl's and get like some loafers and some decent shit. And I'm dressed to sell. I got the sweater vest. I got my hair cut. I look good. And then I finally get into the office. It's like 2 hours it took me. A fucking cop, a PA state trooper, had to push my Blazer with his front bumper up a ramp because it was going, fuck. Like that's what in the middle of traffic.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Now I'm finally in the office. I get in there. I'm clearly cold. The heat in the truck didn't work for years. My manager at the time, he goes, "What are you doing here?" I go, "I'm here. I told you. I have to. I need this job. I need it." And he goes, "Get out there." And there's 1.5 foot of snow on the ground. He's like, "Get out there and start clearing cars." My first day of sales, not only did I get fired, but I came dressed to sell, and now I'm out there with snow brooms. And I'm literally like it's 1.5 foot to a 5'6" guy. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Sure
That's
is.
most of my legs.
Sure
Okay.
is. I don't know what that's like.
No, you don't.
Oh, I did. I was just like 11.
When you were. Funny enough, I was the same height since 11. So
Wow.
yeah,
Maybe he was younger than 11 for me then.
yeah.
That's
Well, maybe maybe that's just the age your body makes the decision to get bigger or not. And I was just like, I'm good. I'm cool. And you know what else? You know what else happened that age is 9/11.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe terrorism stunted my growth.
Whoa.
Did you ever think of that?
No, I didn't.
But yeah, dude, my first day of car sales, I got fired and I had to clear off cars, and it's like Nissans, only like 3 of them are qualified to move around in the snow.
Sure.
The rest is like an Altima, a Sentra, and the Maximas kind of had some beef to them, but they were all they were terrible for getting around in the snow.
I don't really like Nissan that much.
I didn't either. I just had a sales job. I was with Nissan between 2 different dealerships for cumulatively like 2.5, almost 3 years before roofing for like 6 months. And then hey guys, welcome.
Sup?
Don't look at the carpet. Honey, I told you, he doesn't care about the carpet.
Where does it say that?
Up top in the chat.
Ew,
Chat's talking
It's
to us.
gross. Is that what you want me to say?
No, she means inside. He hasn't even been inside. And then Slayer's the guy who's been helping me out. Slay
Sup?
Cozy. Hello from France. Holy crap.
Let's go, dude.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Oh, word.
No, I don't have a friend from France. I was hoping I did now, though.
I was like, damn, dude. You got quite a reach on you for a guy who's literally never been on the internet before. So let me ask you this, dude. Like, it's clear to me, like, you and I, our personalities we're not really meant to be, like, managed to a degree. I feel like, you know what I mean? What would you do? If you could do anything, what would you start with?
I would do a coffee shop, a breakfast place.
Breakfast coffee shop.
Breakfast, coffee, and probably weed.
Nice. You want to be like the Dutch hostels and stuff like that, or the coffee shops.
Yeah.
Word. Minus the severing of
There's
the
nothing better than a fucking breakfast sandwich in the morning
Yeah.
with coffee and a blunt, dude. At least for me. I mean, maybe other people do it differently, but I think enough people enjoy stuff like that. And then, I don't know, maybe you make it a bar in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like you convert it from breakfast to
make it a venue space too.
The Eagles are on tonight. Like it's
bring
fucking game time. Bring your friends, and there'll be a dance floor, whatever. Like something big like that. But like, how do you make that different from what companies are already doing now? There's a bunch of places that do that. some version of that,
I
not
think
with
that's-
weed, but like
I-
I'm just saying,
I
like
think that's
morning
a
to
good-
like sports
a really
bar.
good idea.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing though. Like, you can ask, like, what's setting you apart? Why do you need to be set apart? Why can't it just be another place that?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most people smoke
Ideally,
weed.
I would do that. I don't need to compete with other people. Like if it allows me to survive and live, which nothing is doing right now, but
most people smoke weed. I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
In states that it is legal, and let's just say most states are through weed prohibition at this point. You know, I would say everybody's kind of coming over to the other side. So okay, you say that like it's what's gonna set you apart. But I've literally seen 4 dispensaries go up in the past 6 months within 10 miles of each other in Jersey, and everybody eats. And you're right, coffee it's banging.
who doesn't want a good coffee in the morning? That's not Dunkin', but that's like also not expensive.
Slayer says he would be a party planner with no Diddy vibes. Well,
Whoa.
then why even come to the party?
Whoa.
Slayer is my buddy Pat. Say hi, man.
Hey, dude.
This is the first live in-guest Twitch podcast I've done.
Wait, didn't? Oh, I guess that guy wasn't there because I remember when I worked with you months ago. I think you were like it was a random Wednesday that I wasn't at work, or maybe we switched days off where we had the same day off. I don't know, but I remember you having somebody on a live show before. But I guess they were not here. They were.
No, he's in. Wait, where you at, Slayer? Like in some fuck Pennsylvania somewhere?
Was that him?
Yeah.
You had on the show that one time?
Well,
Is that
I
what
was
you're
on
talking
his
about?
show, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I think we've had 20, 25 live podcasts.
I don't pay attention that well then. My bad.
It's all right. It's all right. Pat is a cherry barker. Just look at his haircut. And yeah, PA.
Does it say Barker or Breaker?
Breaker, cherry breaker, sorry. Barker. Dyslexic. I'm recently discovering that I might actually be dyslexic.
I need a haircut. He knows it.
I do too.
I need one really bad.
I do too. Anytime I start wearing hats excessively, it means my hair's getting long. Plus the beard's getting pretty extra homeless.
The way I keep my hair, I have to cut it every like week or 2, and I don't. It's like a month or month and a half, and like after those 2 weeks, I'm wearing hats all the time. I'm surprised I didn't wear a hat today. I should have. I hate it right now.
I remember the first time you described your interaction to your barber with me.
Which one? Wait, which one?
I don't know, the one you fuck with. And you're like, oh, I look great, but let's make it better.
Oh yeah, well he's the man.
Yeah,
like, and he's like a big Eagles fan, so, and like he's just a Puerto Rican dude. He's loud, like, and he's the head of that barbershop. He's the man. And yeah, every time he cuts my hair, I'm like, dude, I look incredible. And like I thought I looked incredible coming in here. I know my hair needed touching up, but man, you made me look amazing today. Like, hide your moms. And like I'll just say shit like that, and he loves it. He eats it up. It's cool.
I think you described the barber experience to me before I had gotten a full scope of your confidence level. And I was just like, this fucking guy.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Willie haircut.
Right on. Right on.
I think he's still saved in my phone. I've known his last name the whole time, but I just call him Willie haircut. I don't know.
Oh my God, what you have? Rogaine just growing out head? What?
So with this light here, I can't see below Cherry Breaker.
Cherry breaker. Hold on, let me move it. See if this helps. How's that? Is that better?
Whoa.
What are you saying?
I only
Slay?
just think of that line from Hangover where he's like, using of the Rogaine. Check.
It's actually funny you mentioned fucking movie quotes, dude. Slayer had sent me a while back 90s quotes that live rent free in my head, and I had that queued up. We'll watch that in a little
Hell
bit.
yeah.
What do you think that scene is, real quick, before I show anybody?
The one, yeah, I don't know.
If you
I
can
feel
get
like
the quote just by the scene.
No, I've never seen that before ever.
No?
No. And it gets crazy. Like, there's so many things I haven't seen, but I still feel like I do a lot of movie quotes. But more people are upset with me for not having seen stuff. And 90s stuff, it'll be a huge hit or miss. Like that, literally, I have no idea what that is.
It's all right, you'll know in a second.
Kick his ass, Seabass!
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Nope, I know that one.
Today, Junior!
Not a tumor. A sphincter says what?
Suck my white ass balls!
Excellent.
Run, Forrest! Run!
They were cones.
They were
Keep the
cones.
change, you filthy animal.
Losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
You can't handle the truth.
As if.
Must be Nigel with the brie.
Alrighty then.
I was frozen today.
I want to touch the hiney.
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. It's party time. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Did I do that?
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Oh, you're killing
Pretty
me.
good. All right, I knew more than them than I thought.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Jim Carrey's the man.
Yeah, it's incredible how many different Jim Carrey movies are in that list.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't know Kick His Ass Seabass?
No.
Really?
No.
It's from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Really? You've never seen Dumb and Dumber?
Not that I haven't. It's just I probably saw it one time when I was young and I never cared again. I don't know.
I love that movie.
I need to definitely rewatch it because I probably watched it at a time where I didn't know shit and didn't understand references. So like I'd probably more enjoy it now, but like I've just never had a reason to watch it again.
So what were your childhood movies? Like what are the ones that stand out to you the most? Like
I liked sports movies when I was growing up.
okay.
Miracle was always my favorite, the hockey one.
I was a Remember the Titans guy.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I've actually, that's so funny you say that because like I do the YouTube reels a lot, and for some reason those scenes from that movie keep popping up, and I'm watching them every time.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they keep popping up now.
Yeah,
but that movie fucking rocks.
There was nothing quite like the quintessential '90s, race-driven, football movie. It's incredible what lengths people will go to, and in sports movies to portray that. That was such a good movie. Denzel was so good in that. So good in that.
That's a good cast too.
It's such a good cast. If you look at the whole cast like spread out, a lot of them are like some star-studded actors now. Mm-hmm. What's his the one guy who lost a ton of weight? He's not super like star-studded.
Like the big fat.
Yeah,
not the big. I don't know what to say. That's kind of.
He's
rude.
definitely not.
But
fat
he was
anymore.
like a huge
he's jacked now.
Overweight dude. Now he's like a
he was
huge
in My Name
fitness
Is
guy.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, I'm not googling nothing. I'm not pulling my phone out.
Good for him.
Yeah, I think it was Ethan Tremblay or some shit. I can't remember.
What did you say?
Ethan something?
Did you say Tremblay?
Yeah.
Isn't that? Wait a minute.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that
Ethan Tremblay?
Yeah, but
that's
not
Zach Galifianakis.
That's what that is.
In Due
fucking
Date.
Due Date. Yeah.
That's why I said it's super under my breath. I said it's super under my breath because I was part fucking around and I'm like, part that does sound.
Yep.
It does sound.
I just
close.
see him holding up that picture of himself.
Grant the Boomer. I'm terrible with that. I'll make connections like that all the time. Just stupid little like it's like Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. You know what I mean? Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
It's a banger.
It is a banger. Dab to it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. All right. So let's fast forward. A few years, and you're running your weed-based breakfast coffee shop that is also moonlighting as a sports bar, which, by the way, sounds lit when you put it into a sentence.
Yeah.
You're sitting back in my podcast chair and you say, how do we make it happen? How did you do that? Where do you start?
I have no idea. That's why it hasn't started yet.
Well, I mean, it's
I don't know what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I just want that.
Okay.
I don't know. Now
What do you think the first step would be? Wait, are you both pulling Nike sponsorship? Help me out. We didn't do that on purpose.
Mine was more for Rokers Camden baseball, baby.
We didn't do that on purpose. I'm gonna put the chat over, so I can see all two of you. I can see all two of you.
Is that person really from France? Is there a way to prove that?
I don't know. It's outlined in red with slashes.
That doesn't just mean France.
No, it doesn't mean France. But he says hello from France.
Yeah, but
it says
I
restricted.
could say that. I could make that comment on here.
Slayer, what's up with
France.
this guy? Get into that chat and lay it down thick and hard on him. What is this?
What?
Yeah, figuring out what's going on with. I didn't know French people liked my stuff. Yeah.
Whatever. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Spread the word.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm just now seeing that he said woof in the middle of the comments.
He's not in there. Shit. Okay, we'll never know. We will never know. Sorry, guys.
Shit, dude.
Any plans for Halloween?
No.
I tried to spooky up the studio a little bit. This is creepy Carl right here.
I'm over the like dressing up for Halloween. I will still do it because I think people in my especially my girlfriend, like she probably would want to do it still. So
Sure.
I will do it to entertain. But I like candy. Don't love it. Don't always need it. I like a Reese's here and there, and a fucking Twix bar. Twix is greatest.
Twix is lit.
But I'm over like dressing up for Halloween. I think scary movies suck now, which I love. I wish scary movies were better. I want to watch more movies that genuinely scare me, and I just don't think they do. I more find myself laughing at them. But I like the spooky time of year. I like the fall. I think Halloween is overrated.
Says no one that owns a van.
To which part?
I don't know. The candy bit.
Oh, yeah, fair.
He's on point with that response.
Yeah, that was
He knew
quick.
you were going to ask.
Yeah, that was quick.
He
Hell
knew you
yeah.
were going to ask right away.
That's funny.
Yeah, Slayer's on point. He's literally the reason why this doesn't look shitty. I'm serious. I mean, I made the dust off the mic thing around us and all that, but he's the one who showed me how to like make it onto this. And
Oh, word.
We're on Twitch right now. He's been a real G with a capital
go.
G. You know what I mean?
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, he's been a real one, and we've never physically met in person.
That's even cooler.
It is. I got some really good relationships with people I've never met before.
Yeah.
I have 2 guys in Arkansas that have been integral to my social development as a young adult, and I've never physically met them. I'm going to be meeting with them and soon, hopefully, because one of them's getting married.
Word.
Yeah, I'm going to take the trip.
only feel that way about people I think I've played video games with, and that's it. There's no production from that.
Well, I'd say Slayer and I have played minimal video games, and this is mostly just like I've mostly video chats, and he showed me this game called Faint Call where he was just kind of like there for moral support.
Mm-hmm.
You might have seen the clips of it. Stop it, you got this. And Pat, you're a little killer guest, cuz you're a killer guest, cuz. Oh, fuck yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, Pat's a real one.
You seem cool too. You're talking a lot. I like how interactive you are.
Yeah, he's real supportive. He's always shouting me out and helping me
It's great. It's good stuff.
While I'm sub 100 followers on Twitch, we're getting there. This is the growth period.
Today is the boost.
I always appreciate the ones that were there when I wasn't nothing. When I wasn't nothing. Well, some people I just put out a segment on a clip. I was like, there are people that only really hang around you when you're doing good, and
yeah,
some shitty people out there.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Was it because they expect something from it?
Yeah.
Really?
Or they leech, But I'm not shit, so I know people hanging around right now are like, hey, this guy's interesting.
This is still fun.
This is fun.
This is fun.
And this is the first
It's
time
fun to complain about shit when you have nothing.
It really
That's
is.
how you make light of shit.
You think your favorite thing to complain about is work?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
What else is there to complain about? Everything else is minuscule and is life.
Yeah.
Well, work is life too, but like.
But why is it life?
That's too big of a question for me.
No, I ask myself that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm driving to work, and I have like a 35, 40-minute drive into like a 70-hour work week. You know what I mean? And I'm driving, I'm listening to podcasts, or I'm listening to music. I'm trying to divert my attention. But ultimately, why am I doing this? Like, okay, so this guy's going to give me some numbers that are going to show up on a screen so that next time I use this piece of plastic, the people at Walmart won't chase me out because they think I'm stealing. You know what I mean? Like, why have we set it up that way? Why have we made it that way? Slayer, what do you think? We hit what? His flaccid followers? Why the fuck? Flaccid followers. Right? I'm reading that right?
Yeah.
We know how hard he... Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Slayer. But why is that? Like, that's such a weird thing. Like, I get it, like, working in unison for survival needs. Like, is it just because there's so many goddamn people now? You think, like, when it was just smaller amounts, it made sense? Like, that's the wood guy. Like, that's the glass guy. That's the guy who fixes the metal things. And then, as long as they do their thing...
I have no idea. That only leads me to the question of money. Why does money exist?
Sure.
Like, that's the bigger question for me with your question.
Someone once told me money is the value you put on your time, even though it's like, it doesn't really exist.
It is, but you still have to make money to get time to yourself to do things, because everything's so expensive.
See, but I think time is realer than the money.
Well, yeah, for sure.
It's bullshit. Money's bullshit.
If you look at it the right way, then
money's absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, and it sucks that everything requires it.
Right, but like, yeah, the world sets it up where nothing matters without it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does suck.
And is stupid. And it allows me to definitely complain about work.
Sure.
Because, like, I'm not getting enough of that stupid thing.
I also
doing this stupid thing.
I also didn't decide that that's how it works. Like,
yeah.
I was born into this, like,
yeah.
So wait a minute. I have to give you things so you give me things. What if we're both good, or what if one's less good? Like, I'm not trying to speak socialism, but
I literally don't know anything.
I don't know anything
either. I don't know a
dude.
single thing at all.
I am an idiot.
It's okay.
Always follow the money, and you know the world is evil for it. Yeah, there's like 3 companies that own the world.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah.
If you like look at your groceries and you look at the supermarket chains, there's like.
So I think that was the first way I found out about it too. Is you looked at there was like a graph that had like Lay's and hers. I don't know if that was you that showed it to me.
It was either me or Greg probably showed it too. He's always into that.
But
shit.
there was just like they were all connected. They're all like they're why do they have different names? Why? For what?
Somebody was telling me.
Are they all just friends?
Who was telling me yesterday?
Fucking Greg.
Fucking Greg, dude. Slayer, you would love Greg. You'd
Fucking
love
Greg.
First of all, he has the loudest laugh ever. He lives 2 blocks from me, and if he laughs full boat in front of his house, I can hear him in my garage. It's no bullshit.
It's fun how much that pissed our bosses off. Just him laughing.
Just him laughing. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Greg. And there's more, but I'm not saying it. He's like one of those dudes with a huge beard, and he like smokes his own meat. He's a hunter. He's got microgreens in his garage. He's the man. Greg's the man.
He is the man.
Greg is the man.
Greg. Fucking Greg. That's so funny.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, dude. I'm just kind of over working for people. You know, I know how to conduct myself, and I know how to portray. What I won't even say portray. Like when I'm selling stuff, it's just a conversation. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything extra or procedural or anything crazy like that. It's you know, just being a human being,
knowing what you're talking about and allowing it to be yourself while doing it. Like,
right.
If you're good with people and have a genuine conversation like me and you were having,
right,
and you just had a product that that is a necessity, people will buy it.
It's not even.
You don't really have to try that hard either.
No. And I feel like
here it is. Like this sells itself,
right?
And if you need to like me to do it, great. Here I am. Let's just talk about it.
If you don't like me, I'll get you with somebody I know you're gonna like. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. It is what it is. I just feel like I've been selling the wrong thing for years.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, that's probably why I've bounced around a bunch of sales jobs. Not only has a lot of them at some point not made me enough money to survive, but I also don't believe enough in the product to maybe be passionate enough about it to. I don't want to say give it my all because I'm always going to give it my all.
Sure.
But is it my all if I don't believe in it or don't think it's worth it, or if somebody objects and they're like, I would never do this, and in my head like, I would never do that.
You're right.
Why would I be like, well, but I have it though. Like, buy it.
Yeah.
Like in some stupid way.
Yeah.
Whilst trying to sound genuine, you're still doing what I just said.
Yeah.
But you're just trying to do it in a nice way.
Man, I sold the fuck out of Chevys.
People see through that.
I sold the fuck out of Chevys because I actually love Chevy. I drive a Chevy up until my wife bought her Explorer. It was an all Chevy household. My parents drive Chevys. Like, I believed in that. I'd be like, what do you mean you don't like the Suburban, dude? Like, my mom's had the same Suburban for 9 years and not a single problem and blah blah blah. Like, I sell all my parents, you know, all that shit. And
personal experience is the best part of it,
right?
And that's the most honest you could be with somebody when trying to sell shit.
No, I don't want Chevy sponsorship. Thank you.
That's fair.
I want as far away from links to cars as possible.
Oh,
I was just really good at selling them. Sorry, Slay. Oh man, I'm actually in the process of trying to reach out to like local like distilleries and like breweries and stuff, see if they want to try and do like comedy shows, so I can start moving it just from the 25 Club into a couple of different ones.
Yeah.
Man. So that I don't really know if like flat out sponsorship is the way. I just want to do it.
I don't know how anything works.
Me either. Me either, dude. I didn't know how any of this worked. Like, literally, we're talking to the one person who helped
I'm
me
finding out
understand
now how it's working.
sort of it. Yeah.
This part. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're live right now.
I've
so
never put a mic in front of my face, like,
What?
ever. I don't think.
I'm happy to be the first person to put a mic in
Yeah,
your
this is
face.
like a record.
Yeah, dude. Huge. Not to be a piece of shit, but get me on that. I can help. Bro, you know damn well I love your ideas, Slayer. You know damn well. Your word is Twitch law, as far as I'm concerned. How'd your stream go last night, dude? I had to pass out with my daughter. That bath wore me out. She was jamming to your intro music, though.
How is the baby doing?
She's so good, dude. She just turned 4. Yeah. She's so good, dude.
She's so cute.
And she's such a
can't
pain
wait.
in the ass.
I can't wait to be a dad. I want to be a dad so
It's
bad.
like, my mom always says, like, that's why they make them cute, because they're just, like, they'll test you at every corner.
Yeah.
Like,
I want that, though.
God made this
can't
one
wait.
just like me.
Yeah, baby.
Apparently, he made this. She's just me, dude.
Yeah.
She's me in the morning. She's me with my mannerisms. I would say she's got a lot of Britney's features, but this kid is psychologically.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know how to get at this kid's under.
I
this
feel like as a
kid's
dad,
skin.
that's all you can ask for. That's fucking awesome.
I feel like it's just payback. Like,
Is that not, like, so entertaining, though? Is it not, like,
it
the
is
most
and it isn't.
entertaining thing possible?
I find myself being less entertained and more self-reflective because of it.
That's fair.
Yeah. I find
But
myself like
what,
going,
in all bad ways?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
it's
know
got to
I'm a-
be at least enough of being like, yo, this is cool as fuck.
But it like
It's
puts
such
me
a
into
reality
position-
check in a way.
It puts me into this position to where I can like think back, like, okay, I don't really remember what 4 was like, but I do remember kind of feeling this like in the 6 or 7. My first memories of this. How did my parents handle it? What would I do it differently? You know what I mean? It really like, and I can kind of say it might work, it might not, but like this kid is me, so it should be.
Yeah.
It should work.
They'll navigate it in their own way. They have to, because that's how the brain works, right? I guess.
Slayer says, my
kids.
kids suck. 3 dicks, but not to my
He said
face."
their dicks, not 3 dicks.
Oh,
My kids suck.
Bro, I'm straight up dyslexic, not 3 dicks. Yo, I'm so sorry, Slayer. I'm dyslexic.
But not to my face.
Not to my face. I read that so wrong. Oh, I read it so wrong.
But JK.
But I'm going to have you read chat from now on, Pat. Oh, my God.
Goddamn.
I bet you he's not responding because he's also laughing.
It's probably like, dude. How
Like,
do I even
3
respond
dicks?
to that?
What?
It's not,
Fuck.
well, how can he type without you misreading it? But he can just type, that's not what I said.
Oh, God. But yeah, dude, the kids are good. The kids are good. You know, Maddie, I got till about like 3 o'clock, and then I gotta go to. He said, "You're right." He was literally laughing so hard he couldn't respond. I'm so sorry, dude.
Awesome.
My dyslexia is now your problem.
So good.
I'm sure he clipped it. I'm sure he fucking clipped it. He did clip it, you fucker. 3 dicks.
It's fucking great.
Oh, God, my brain. What is that? What is that? I can't see that slide. I'm
I
sorry.
can't see that either. It's too tiny.
Not what she said.
Man.
Yeah, no, Maddie's got cross country. She's been running a lot.
Yeah.
That's also cool to like
She's
watch them get into sports.
12, 13?
12. She just turned 12. Watching them get into sports. That's a cool thing to watch, dude. Oh. I also get real irked out when she like loses motivation or gets lazy. Cuz like you're an athlete, you know, you play baseball and
Yeah.
you know, you're in good shape and you've been doing it a while, like you know what it kind of takes to advance yourself in it and you know what it takes to stay stagnant or not. Right?
I was always stagnant. When I was younger,
Really?
I never worked out or did anything. I went to a small high school, so I just thought when you were good at a high school level that you'll just walk into being good at every level. And then it was just like work. People would tell you, you gotta practice. I was like, I don't need to fucking practice, dude. What? I'm
Just
fucking,
genetically better.
I just went 2 for 4, like. But
Yeah.
then you realize you were playing like Lindenwald, and you stink. Like once you get to college, you don't do anything. Everyone's good.
Yeah.
Everyone's good or way better. Like, but it's still like even that reality check. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not good enough to do it, like to go farther than this. So like, I just do it for fun. I don't do anything. I work. And
how's your finger, by the way?
So they said it was never broken.
Okay.
They said it was a bone bruise, and they said in like I think they said 3 to 6 weeks it would be fine. So it doesn't hurt, but like I can't bend it all the way, and it feels I still not pain, but just certain like discomfort.
Yeah.
To where it's like, is that it? Like I feel like there's still like even like a mark here, and like
is it affecting the way you pitch?
I haven't been pitching anymore.
Right. Okay.
And that's not because of the finger. Like I just am a full-time catcher for our Sunday league team in the summer, and then this fall team I'm on now, I'm also the catcher. And we have such good pitching on both teams that like even if I were to say, yo, I would like to pitch, there'd be no time for me to pitch because of all the other people that we have that are already pitchers. But I do I very much enjoy hitting and catching though. It is fun. So whatever.
Yeah.
It has not impacted my ability to throw, which is good because it is my middle finger of my throwing hand. But no, it's fine. It's fine enough to do that. I can still like grip a bat. I'm definitely a catcher, whatever, dude.
It's all right. He's paying me back for last night. I was fucking messing around in his stream. I was like, this is the weirdest VR porn I've ever seen. Am I not allowed to use the P? Is that what you were saying last night? Sorry. Yeah, he's just fucking around. He's not sensitive, Slayer. You're fine.
3 dicks.
3 dicks. Please sound clip that. And when I make affiliate, that'll be a subscriber. 3 dicks.
Sweet.
So you said you're not gonna make it to this show?
Oh, the upcoming one? Yeah. No, I won't be able to.
Yeah, that's cool. There's gonna be more. I already had somebody reach out for the feature, and I have somebody lined up for headline next show too. Not the October 25th show, which is coming up, but the following, which whatever I schedule that one for, I'll probably wait until like the day of to decide.
How long have you known Cody for? How do you know Cody?
We've been in the same school system.
Oh, okay.
Like, and we've partied together at certain points. We like never been super close, but he's always been cool. You know what I mean? And obviously, like my storyline took me like all side quests. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so when I eventually came back to the main storyline, I realized he's doing comedy. He's good friends with my buddy Kyle, who is also on the show, and he's cool. And I want to build this fucking comedy army.
Yeah. Well, I know Cody through Jeff. So and I want to say when Jeff started comedy, that's how he met Cody. I'm pretty sure.
I believe it.
Early in, like I remember they were all buddies. There was he has a couple close buddies from it.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, we know each other.
Yeah.
He knows me through Jeff, and then like literally, I'll just see him randomly now. Like literally, I want to say last year, let's say. I went to the Dave Matthews concert. That's my mom's band. So she wanted me to go. I showed up after a work day, and me and Taylor showed up. Everybody was shit-faced already because it was already halfway through the concert, and they go tailgate and do all the shit all day. So everybody's stupid drunk. Wow. And the concert ends, we're leaving. I had a few drinks, so I was feeling all right, but I leave, and literally it's me, my mom, and Taylor are leaving. And then I just see Cody in the middle of a huge crowd of people by himself. And I was like, Cody, yo, what's up, dude? And then me and him were just like, my mom and Taylor are waiting for us to continue leaving. And I'm like, yo, Cody, what's up? He's like, I'm with people, but I'm by myself. Or I forget how it worked out, but like he was just alone.
I'm wrecked.
He was. Like we all were, right?
Yeah.
But he was just like, yep, yeah, that's true. And it was just good to see each other.
Yeah.
We shot the shit for a few minutes, and I made everybody wait for me. It was fun.
Yeah.
But like that's how often I see Cody. It's like or in times that I do, it's just like a random occasion like that.
True.
He's a good dude. I like Cody a lot.
And
he's very funny.
Yeah, I've been watching his stuff. I can't
he's
wait.
very funny.
He's gonna do like a 15-20 minute segment for me. I'll host again, and then our headliner is Chris Smith. Dude, I can't wait. He hasn't done he hasn't been on the mic in a while, but he's been doing comedy forever.
Word.
And he's He's hilarious, dude.
And this is at the same spot, right?
Same spot.
Okay,
Same spot. It's the Maple Shade 25 Club. October 25th. Yeah, August was the last show. October 25th, 8 p.m. It's going to be a great time. Chris Smith is coming back like a rising phoenix. Like a rising phoenix, he's coming out of the ashes, and he's going to start back up with his comedy again.
Should you get people to wear Halloween costumes for that show?
I wouldn't be against it.
Or just like recommend it?
Sure.
Wear
whatever.
Don't fucking, unless it's a good one. Don't.
I mean, last time I think the average age was like in the 40s. You know, I think our demographic brought it down into the 40s.
Oh yeah.
So let's say 30% of that would be appreciated. Because remember, Halloween costumes are all snooty. You know what I mean? So
yeah, this is why I don't like Halloween.
I used to love
I
Halloween.
brought it up.
I used to
just
love
scratch
Halloween.
it all.
It's not happening. Pat says no.
It was my idea, but I am
fuck
we're
that.
disqualifying my own idea.
Scratch that. Dude, I don't know. We'll probably go trick or treating with the kids. You get to relive that, which is kind of cool.
Well, I'm excited about that with having a house.
Yeah,
like I have an apartment now, so it's not happening because you have to get through a locked door to get up to my door. So you're not getting to me. Thank God. But like, yeah, one day, like if I have like a nice little setup out front, like I do have an ideal life situation for Halloween for me of like a goal of mine.
Go ahead.
Where like I look like a scarecrow or something sitting on the like a bench, and then the bowl of candy is just on my lap, and I'm just like scaring everybody that comes up. That would be just fun to be drunk one night. And have whatever on,
hammer,
and just doing that as much as possible. But to do it, so I'd have to have a setup where it's secluded in an area where it's dark, where you still know to go to this bench where the candy is, but it's still not in a place where like down the street you saw somebody getting scared, and you can kind of plan in your head, oh, I'm not gonna get scared by that guy. Like I want everybody to have to go into this random corner of my house to get the candy, and I'm fucking scaring the shit out of every single one.
You're still outside of the house, correct?
Yeah. Well, like,
you're not, like, luring them into the home.
I'm hoping that like the garage comes out and like kind of sort of like this,
okay,
where like the front door is this way, but like maybe there's like a bush or something. There's like a bush or something that blocks, so you still have to walk up the sidewalk and around the bush, and then there's just the bench and the candy, and then you're getting scared right away every time.
I'm sure you're not alone in that. I'm sure there's plenty of people that do that.
Why you put a hat on here?
Right, that's fine. The Philly Dilly hat.
There you go.
My wife went to the Philly Pickle Festival.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, actually.
Sounds like a lot of acid reflux is what it sounds like.
How long is a pickle show?
Babe, if you're still there,
how long
was the pickle festival?
How long do you go there and celebrate pickles?
Well, we'll wait for her to respond.
How many pickles does one eat at a festival? Because you're probably trying a bunch of different.
She talked about like dozens of samples. Like you got to understand, like Greg pickles his own shit. So people that do this as like a whole lifestyle, hundreds of pickle samples at the Philly Pickle Festival. I'm so pissed at her because she was supposed to get me a Pickleless Cage shirt.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, and
it's perfect for his forehead and everything.
It's perfect, dude. When I clip this for TikTok, I'm gonna show you. But Pickleless Cage, it was probably my favorite shirt, and I wanted it, and then apparently it all sold out. She waited too long. She was supposed to get me one.
I love that.
That's more than 3 dicks. That is correct, Slayer. It's a lot of It's a lot of dick-shaped things in one, per capita, I guess.
Would you agree that Nicolas Cage and Nickelback are the exact same category of people hate them for actually no reason because they're kind of actually awesome?
I would make the argument, yeah. Plus, I love both of them.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. But like, I feel like they're even me. I feel like at one point hated both of them.
Hated for no reason.
Right.
Yeah.
And
for
now
no
I'm
reason,
like, why?
Other than the fact that like somebody said Nickelback was lame.
Yeah. Probably.
But
then I was
maybe.
like, why? Every song was awesome when I liked it at first.
Every time I listen, I bob my head. That's good music. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry that upsets your.
And when was Nicolas Cage stealing the Declaration of Independence? Not awesome.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Facts. Absolute facts.
like Ghost Rider as a kid.
Face
Thought
Off.
it was cool.
Face Off. That's a little bit earlier than
Gone in
early
60
90s.
Seconds.
That scene, dude, I love that.
I haven't seen that movie enough to memorize a lot of shit, but that movie is cool.
Yeah,
I've seen it a couple
just
times.
a lot of really sweet ass classic cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm more of a classic car guy. Like I don't really like the new. Like if you showed me a brand new Lamborghini, I'd be like, that's sweet. If you show me like a 71 Oldsmobile 442 fully restored, I'll probably nut.
I dated a girl whose dad had like his own like Camaro. It was like an old Camaro, and it was cool. But like I'm not a car guy, so I was just like, nice man, and like he definitely wanted to go further in the conversation of talking about it, but that's like where I stopped, and that's where any girl I've ever dated, this was the only one I did where like the family didn't like me, and I never understood why, and I kind of
like
do
their
now
problem.
because it was
Yeah.
it was because I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I
clearly
was just
not.
living my life, and they didn't like that.
I mean, the evidence is like everybody likes you. That tells me that's a shitty family, probably.
They weren't a shitty family. I won't ever say that.
No,
like,
shitty.
they were not a shitty family. But
stand by
like there
what I
was
said.
a,
You gotta
I
like
get
Pat.
it.
You
There
gotta
was-
like Pat.
There was a huge disconnect there, and I was also young. I was like, it was when I got that door-to-door job. Actually, it was my
wow.
first real job. So it was
Okay.
just like I'm trying to leave my parents' house and make my own life for myself. And she was younger than me and was still living with her parents, and they were still trying to like
True.
have her involved with more what they wanted from her.
True.
And I think she saw the way I was living life and was like, I want to think for myself and do things too. And like, I think I was influencing her to do that, and they didn't like that. So it didn't matter. But also, we didn't like the same thing. So like, they were into cars and shit, and I couldn't tell you anything about a car outside of
I bet you
how
they
many
weren't
wheels
super
it
into
has.
sports.
No, not at all.
See, I'm not.
No.
I'm not super into sports.
Yeah, but we get along.
Yeah, we get along
So
swimmingly.
I don't get it.
Because I don't need somebody who likes everything that I like.
No, I know.
I like it when it's like, all right, so if I wanted to know something about sports, I'm learning something by talking to you.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to learn something about cars, like I'm not a fucking mechanic. I'm not by any stretch of the imagination. Is Pat short for Patricia or Patty O'Houlihan?
My grandparents still call me Patty Cakes, so throw Patty Cakes in there.
All right, Patty Cakes.
That's what I still go
And,
by.
and Brian used to call you Patricia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff's wife calls me Patrish.
Patrish.
Actually, Jeff calls me Patrish because of that. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
That's a good little nickname.
Let's go huge. What does that mean?
3 dicks.
3 dicks. That's not the fucking first organic slogan that comes out of this show.
I mean, I can't stop saying it and thinking it.
We're going to be at our respected jobs tomorrow and just
Yeah.
be like, 3 dicks?
Yep. So I saw you on this live thing. You kept saying dicks.
New catchphrase, right, dude? Like, what? I'm not trying to. This shit just happens. So I noticed you were live talking about dicks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your performance.
I heard you weren't live, so what's up? Like, you were probably talking about dicks yesterday. You on no camera, idiot.
Nobody invited you to their studio,
Yeah,
pussy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We had 1 viewer, so what? Where were your viewers? You didn't have any. You didn't even fucking turn the camera on.
Pussy.
And you're ugly.
And you're ugly. Stupid dumb.
And you're ugly.
Yeah. And this is as far as it goes.
God.
Oh man. All right. Any Halloween parties that'll put you back into the spirit?
No, I'm just gonna go get drunk, and I would do that when it's not Halloween. So it's like,
Fair enough. That's fair.
but I get the festive and it's fun, and the decorating and stuff is cool. I don't like to do it myself. So I like, listen, I still am a dude in an apartment that I know I'm not keeping forever. If there was nothing on any wall and not a single decoration outside of a couch and a TV, I don't really fucking care what happens there. But now Taylor moved in, so
things have to be nicer.
you will walk into that place and be like, Taylor moved in.
Yep.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so much
Yeah.
cleaner.
Brittany and I were talking last night. She's like, "Don't let him go into the playroom because it's messy." And I'm like, "Honey, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's a pothead bachelor." Pothead bachelor pad up until like a couple years ago, and she just moved in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is probably the cleanest
It's
been.
only now being, yeah. And dude, she's so on top of it in ways that I'll be already home doing nothing, and she'll come home and start cleaning stuff, and I'm like, fuck, I
Should've
probably
did that.
could have done that all day.
Yep. Yep. That's a.
And whether she thinks that I did it or not, I don't know whether or not that bothers her about me, because I was always this way, I guess. Right. And maybe I'm just oblivious to things. But
it's different to ask her to live in it as opposed to just visit it. So, I mean, I almost.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that she should carry the entire responsibility. No, but she does without saying, clean because that's how she is.
Clean your goddamn room.
So, but I'm not.
Make your bed. You don't do that. No shot.
She doesn't even do anything though. Like, she is an angel. She's the best thing ever.
Right.
Whoa. But like, I wish I thought of some of those things before, so I could just make. I would love for her to be able to come home and just sit down and hang out with me, and she knows I feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
But like, her brain doesn't stop. That's just how she is. She has that kind of like, if something's not clean, it's clean. Like, now is the time. When she knows something needs to get done in her head, like, there's no delaying it. I'll put it off for as long as possible. I don't know. Those are the differences between me and her.
Well, then you got to watch her, dude. You got to watch. You got to like see what she does and what concerns her and bothers her. And you got to learn the movements to her new environment.
It's fun to like bring her close and be like, can you just shut your brain off? Just turn it off for a second. It's okay. No, just stop what you're doing.
Slayer says, dude, women make us feel like pieces of shit in such little ways.
No, my girlfriend does not ever do that. She is amazing. That's why she's my girlfriend, because she is incredible. And I don't understand how she does it and deals with it. But
my wife's real good at making me feel like an asshole. She's so good at it. But it's like she only is good at it because we love each other so much.
Yeah, that's cool. That's still good though, and productive.
Yeah, Slayer. My wife cleans because I don't. Let's be real here. My wife cleans because I don't, and if I'm cleaning something, it's because she's asked me to help, and I'm happy to do so. But when it comes to the household, I'm like, when I'm home, I'm just like wrangling the kids.
I feel bad for Taylor because she doesn't like to ask for help, and I prefer to ask her what she needs help with, but she wouldn't want to tell me what she needs help with. Like, she'd prefer not to. She'd prefer me to just know what to help her with and go do it. Or just do it, of course, ahead of time, so she wouldn't want to do it. That's how I know her brain works. But, like, I also don't think of them enough. So, like, when she starts doing stuff, I'm like, I'm getting up, like, what do I do? What can I do? What can I do? Mm-hmm. But, like, also, we have a small apartment. So half the stuff that she's doing, if I want to jump in and do what she's doing, I'm just in the way. Because there's only room enough for, like, especially in the kitchen. Like, the only thing she could do is cook. And, well, she'll cook everything because she's, again, amazing. The only thing I can do is clean up. But if I want to go in and help cook, I'm like, I feel bad I'm not doing anything. Like, where am I going to go? There's just...
Oh, if it's cooking, I'm in the way.
Yeah.
If it's cooking, I'm totally in the way.
I'm in the way.
If it's cleaning, it's more like clearing the clutter. Because our house isn't dirty. It's just cluttered to shit because kids don't put nothing away.
Yeah.
And I do the dishes. I take the trash out. I do the dude stuff. The gross stuff I do. And then I'll do the lawn, which I probably shouldn't because I fucking hate that lawnmower, and my wife picked it out. That fucking electric lawnmower is an absolute electric piece of shit.
Damn.
If that is a representation of what things are going to be like when everything goes all electric, I should just kill myself. I should just end it.
I can't wait to cut my own grass again. Cutting lawn's fun.
With a gas mower, with something qualified to cut an actual lawn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So not just maintain the highest level. You know what I mean? And just walking in a path so that the wheels make the lines. Like, that's exactly what I have to do to, like, have to go in chunks. Otherwise, it'll seize.
It's just like a good hour of, like, hopefully nice weather and listening to music and sort of doing something active. Not really, but sort of.
Slayer says,
just putting a sweat on.
If I'm cleaning, I'm pissed. And the whole family leaves the house. My man.
I guess I am, too. Like, it's the last thing I would want to be doing. Especially folding laundry.
Oh, laundry sucks. Laundry does suck. Get no electric or gas one. Miss Well, am I dyslexic on that one?
No, that's what that says, and I don't.
What does that mean, Slayer?
Can you define?
Mower. How does? Okay. Slow down, man. Relax. Slow down, buddy. How are we doing? I bet. 3. Hey, everybody. Say hi.
Sup?
Hey, I don't need you to spell, man. That's it's all right. I don't know how to spell either. I just appreciate you being here, man. I just appreciate you guys being here.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, so.
But I can't wait to have kids. Cannot wait.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, what? So ideally, I know you have no preference, but do you think it would be cooler to be a boy dad or a girl dad from your perspective?
I think both would be awesome in their own way. I think it's inevitable that I'll be a girl dad. That's what I think.
That's what I thought when I was younger too.
I think my mom had all boys. My dad had me first, but then had 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think it's set up that way. I think my mom always wanted a girl and never got one. So then she got a puppy that's a girl, and she's tough. She's having a hard time with the girl talk. But like, I don't think I ever said I've only wanted boys. Like Taylor only wants boys. Taylor kind of wants what my mom had. Judy.
Judy's a real one.
Oh yeah,
raising all the boys. That's what my mom did. It was just me and my brother. And then my stepdad busting her chops, and me and my brother busting her chops. So she's surrounded on all fronts. Now my karma is I'm surrounded on all fronts by females. Even the cat and dog are female. Like I get no reprieve.
If that happened to me, I wouldn't care.
No, I'm fine.
And I would love it equally.
I bitch about it constantly, but I do love it.
But having a boy would be awesome. If
I've had my nephew around quite a bit, when he's around, and I actually enjoy it because I feel like I'm not super harsh on, like when I'm super harsh with my kids, not like mean, but like stern. Like I just don't like, I don't play fools. I don't like little manipulative lying shit with kids. Kids do it, dude. They will find every single way they can to manipulate and lie their way through stuff and I don't know. I feel like it's you don't have to be with boys because boys look at you like a threat almost. Like, don't you lie to me, okay?
Yeah.
The girls are like, you ain't doing nothing. And they're right. I'm not going to do anything to you.
They're smart.
Slayer says, hey, Pat, what's it like to be interviewed by a little person?
I don't know.
Almost as cool as it is to work with one.
Yeah. There's been a lot of short jokes in our time.
Oh, yeah.
It's been fun.
I used to get made fun of for my big ass head on my tiny body. So one time I'm at the Chevy dealer and I'm talking to my used car manager. Little stoner lot kid comes up and he goes, hey, I got this key, and this key, and then the manager just looks up and goes, hey, did you know Dustin was the inspiration for Mount Rushmore?
Oh damn, dude.
The kid without missing a beat goes, hey, thanks for your service, and then just walks the fuck away.
Oh my god.
Tiny hands.
Oh.
Haha, those tiny hands get all the right places. Ah.
Whoa.
They get where they need to go, Slayer.
Ugh.
They get where they need to go. I've always been short, dude. Actually, that's not true. When I was in 4th and 5th grade, I was one of the bigger kids. I have been this height since 5th grade. And if you look at a 5th grader, they're not this big. Most of them.
No.
Yeah.
I was though.
Yeah. You're this big since 5th grade?
Probably.
When you're what, 6'1", 6'2"?
6'2".
Yeah, that must be nice.
That's pretty cool.
That must be pretty cool.
I think I was 6'2" by like 14 or 15.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a good symbiotic relationship my wife and I have because she's so much taller than me. Like she gets the stuff I can't reach, and then I get the stuff that would hurt her back, and you know what I mean. It's already decided. Like if we're in a hostage situation, I'm the one who has to go into the ventilation shaft because obviously, like I just fit.
Yeah. Makes more sense.
Also, more willing to do damage to humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works fine. It's been a huge disadvantage in sports, though.
Yeah,
because I
think so.
Dude, I'm 5'6", but I am also 190 pounds. Like I weigh as much as some people who are your height in some cases. Mm-hmm. And wrestling dudes your height sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst.
Well, you know my brother Zach, right? Mm-hmm. He's probably only an inch or two taller than you, right?
Yeah, he's not much taller.
Dude, he was a beast.
He looks like low key
football, lacrosse, and hockey, ice hockey. And his favorite thing to do was hitting people. And he'll tell you, he was passionate about it too. He's like, dude, I wanted you to be bigger than me. I wanted to run right fucking through you. Like right through you. And dude, I went to a couple games where there was a guy that was a foot taller than him, and he just met him head on at the sideline. He went right into his chest, and he probably broke a collarbone doing it because of his size.
Yeah.
But that dude went flying, and it was awesome to watch. He played hard. He was fun to watch. Like me and him were very different because I had the height, I guess too.
Sure.
But he was fast. I was not.
It's a different mentality being smaller than everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, he had a chip on his shoulder, and he talks shit too. Like he would be like, "Sit the fuck down, pussy."
I
Like,
do too.
He would.
I do too.
It was cool, man.
It's like, all right, so everybody's bigger than me. So if one of you acts out of line, like I have to stop.
Yeah.
Like that sucks.
Yeah.
So you get in the habit of, it's probably why I got so good with words, because I'll make somebody bigger than me cry.
Yeah.
With words.
Yeah.
And then if they punch me, I win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
If they punch me, I'm like, I win. You know. It's just been the case. Like everybody growing up is either, except for my best friend Anthony, he Chihuahua syndrome. Thanks, Slayer.
Chihuahuas are the worst dogs.
The
ever.
worst dogs ever.
They're rats. They're not real
that's
dogs.
that's barely a cat.
Cats are better, actually.
Cats are way better than Chihuahuas. Get
at
me.
Did I ever tell you a Chihuahua story ever
Go
in my
ahead.
life? Did I ever?
I don't think so.
So, the job I had before, let's just say, it was like before I moved to Florida. So it was like let's say at this point it was probably, when I first got this job, it was like 2017-ish, let's say. I had this appointment. It was in-home appointments too, but so there was a door-to-door guy that set the appointment up for me, but then I teed it up for another guy to sell the job after. So I was more of like the presentation of it, but like there was a presentation and then there was a guy actually going to do it all. So whatever. So
Okay.
door-to-door guy set an appointment for me. I walked into this house. It was I think it was in Cherry Hill. It wasn't that far.
Okay.
There was a front door, there was an upstairs, there was a downstairs, there was a gate that blocked off like the main area from downstairs.
So it's like
when
a
you
split
first
level.
walk. Yeah, so
Okay.
when you first walk in. So I walked down, he let me through the gate. There were 5 Chihuahuas in that house.
Might as well
So-
be piranhas.
Dude, I know. So this job, we dealt with like HVAC and water heater stuff. So I would always have to go down and look at what they had, and it was typically downstairs. So I would go downstairs, but these 5 dogs were just flipping out. I couldn't hear the guy talk. Like
And you're pitching the whole time too.
we're talking at the furnace, and I can't hear myself even think or talk. Like literally to a point, and this was like a Spanish dude too. Like he didn't speak the best English. So like without the Chihuahuas, it would have been a hard time. So whatever, we literally decided they were being too loud. Let's reschedule for another time, because like I guess he had other stuff to do and whatever, and I couldn't do anything. So regardless, it was like a week or two later he schedules the appointment. Turns out, and he didn't tell me this, which he should have, because then I wouldn't have rescheduled it, that one of the Chihuahuas was pregnant. And by the time I went back for the second appointment, there were 9 Chihuahuas in that house. And I don't even think I finished that appointment. I just was like, all right, yeah, we don't do this anymore here. I said something like that, and
Oh my God.
I never went back. 9 Chihuahuas? Are you crazy?
I think 2 is too many Chihuahuas.
No, 1 is too many Chihuahuas. A half of one is too many. A midget one.
Oh my
Like
God.
a small, tiny one.
Yeah.
No.
I'm at.
Nowhere near me.
I had a roof. Again, I was going into somebody's house. I had a roof deal I had to do. It was my second time going back to measure, but I hadn't been inside. The guy kind of rushed me off the property. He's like, "Oh, dude, I forgot the appointment was today," and I didn't even know he had a dog. Right? This dog had to have been hiding like in a closet. Didn't bark. So the first time I'm there, I'm measuring this. I'm right up on their house.
Yeah.
I can touch their siding. I can literally see all the stuff. And I come back the second time, remeasure, and then I go in. Still, no barking, no nothing. Guy doesn't say anything at all. And I'm sitting down. I finally sit down. I got my giant display of shingles and all this stuff. I put the thing down, and I sit down, and all I hear is, and I feel the wind. By the way, I'm sitting down. This dog is here.
Yeah.
I know I'm short, but that's still really big. Yeah, I want to like take the wolf face and just like put it up in the frame. And I turn around. He's got an all black Cane Corso.
Fuck yeah,
dude!
That's
was
the dog. That's
gorgeous.
The one. That's my number one.
Now
dog.
the guy turns around and realizes dog's up in my grill. He knows he's a sweetheart. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I'm like, "Puppy!"
Yeah,
and I start
yeah.
messing with the jowls, and he starts licking my face.
Yup.
But dude, could you imagine that dog
one
could have
dog.
mounted me? The dog could have made me its girlfriend.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
bro, when I tell you that was the sweetest, coolest dog, but
Mm-hmm.
made no noise.
Yep.
That dog meant business until it was fun.
Hell yeah.
He's like, "What are you good? You
Yeah.
good? You good?" And then I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "Okay, you're."
It's a great approach though. You're actually
a
not doing anything.
No.
Like you're not going out and biting right away. You're not
Yeah.
flipping out. You're not making noise. Like that's
Turns out
that's the dog.
the dude trained the living piss out of
that
him.
is the number one dog.
Which thank you for that. Like if you have a gigantic 200-pound dog that could easily
Make
kill
sure
a
it's a
child,
sweetheart.
make sure you're either training it or it's an absolute dummy
Mm-hmm.
sweetheart, dude. Yeah, you can't have a mule in your house with teeth.
That's the dog.
That's the dog, dude.
that is the number one.
That is
dog.
the dog.
That's the dog I will be getting.
You
and
would feed that dog
investing in.
chihuahuas.
Yes, I would. I would. No, 1,000%.
Nah, he said he's sitting down with his legs kicking and gets scared by a chihuahua. Nah, dude. There was no shot. That dog was the coolest headed, most like aware creature I'd encountered that weighed more than me.
I will pay whatever it takes to get.
They're like
a
$4
Corso.
grand.
I
They're
don't
like
care.
$4 grand.
Don't care.
Which is not
I
a
will
lot
get a
for
credit
dog
card
if you
to
think
pay
about
for
it.
that and max it out. I don't give a shit.
I know people who've spent like 20 grand for like little mushed face like bulldogs, like the teacup English bulldogs.
Oh, okay, those
The
are
little
yeah.
ones. And then my buddy
Taylor wants those fur, like the ones with extra fur on it. They're just like little furry English bulldogs.
Okay.
She keeps sending me those. Like we're gonna get that eventually. Well, that's the dream is that and a Corso. But I think we were just saying this like literally not even a week ago. She was like, "We're probably not getting the Frenchie. We'd probably end up with like a Staffy or like some pit bull or something small like that." I'm totally fine with that too.
You really can't have a Cane Corso in an apartment.
No.
That would almost be sad.
No, that's a disservice to the dog.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Agreed.
We'll get the small dogs
You're a
first.
responsible owner. You're not a dick.
But I'm a cat dad now because Taylor moved the cat.
Oh, you got the cat
I have a
there.
cat now.
Sweet.
She's actually great.
Doesn't require a lot.
She doesn't. But I will say, when she lived at her mom's house with the two other cats, between the three, she was the shithead cat. So, like, at first, I was like, ugh,
We get the
I'm going to
shithead.
move in.
Some cats are shitheads only because there's other cats.
Well, no, that's exactly what happened. She is an angel now.
Yeah,
she
I'm
is
sure.
literally, like,
it's
so
all about
happy.
her.
She's so happy. It's all hers.
it's all about her.
So, like, I'll come into the door. She comes up to me and says hi. Like, she is a dog version of a cat. It's weird. Like, she has dog tendencies. But it's cool. She comes outside and hangs out if I smoke and stuff. Like, it's cool.
That's dope.
And, like, I do fear her just jumping off the balcony, but
She'll be all right.
she's just exploring and looking at. She loves to kill moths and eat moths.
There you
It's
go.
pretty fun. Fun to watch.
My cat doesn't kill anything.
But, dude, if I'm, like, like, say this was my couch and I'm the only one home, like, dude, she'll just walk right up to me and plop right here and just
Because
fall asleep and purr and.
it's all about her now.
Yep.
When I told you we got the all black cat when we already had Marshmallow Shadow. The cat was a menace, and I feel like I didn't see my cat Marshmallow for like 3-4 months, and then once Shadow got rehomed,
Yeah.
because he was a barn cat that they didn't tell us about, and he was like biting my ears. I'm sleeping. Me and Brittany, it's got to be like 3 a.m, and it's not easy to sleep with a toddler already. So I'm thinking, I'm like on my side, and all I hear is, it's the freaking cat like
Yeah.
gnawing on my earlobe,
Yeah.
and I think it's my wife. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I elbow my wife, and she's like, "It's what? What?"
Yeah.
Like, it's the freaking cat. Like,
Oh, man.
got his paws up on my shoulder.
Oh,
Oh God, man, we had to get rid of him. He was like tasting me. He was like,
Oh, that's weird.
he's like, I can't wait for you to die so I can eat your corpse. Like,
oh God.
yeah, dude, savage little bastard.
No, my cat's a good cat. I'm happy with this cat. I will say. I was not excited to get a cat, but like, yeah, low maintenance. She's fine.
I've lived with some shitty cats.
She gives some good attention. Like, she likes everyone. So like, even Zach, like, she'll go up and lay with Zach, and even Zach's like, I bet you Zach was not looking forward to a cat moving in either. But now that she's here, he's like, dude, she's so cool with me. I like her. She's fun.
See, cats are so like each cat is so individually different. Like I've lived with some straight douche cats, dude.
Oh yeah.
First place on my own I lived I was renting a room from a friend, and they had a cat running around. He had one eye, and his name was Wink. This cat,
Pretty sick name.
Yeah.
for a
First of all,
one-eye
he was invasive. Like no personal space while you're sleeping. You're not my cat. Get out of my face. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna feed you. And he'd like claw my ankles as I walked by, so I got a Nerf gun, and like it was me and this cat went to war. Like I bought a Nerf gun and shot him. It's like a little
Yeah.
But he would claw the crap out of me. And then one time Wink, like I'm watching TV in my room, he just comes in all sweet and then gets up on the thing. I'm like, "What's up, buddy? You gonna cause shit?" And he just sits on my chest, and I go to pet him, bites the shit out of my hand. I'm like, "You sneaky little fucker," and then just runs away.
Bastard.
I was against cats for a long time until Marshmallow came around. That's my little one right there.
I had 3 cats at my dad's growing up, and actually all 3 of them were great, which is weird. And then my stepmom's mother had a cat when I was little that was kind of mean.
Okay.
He was like, he would bite people, and like he was like what made me not like cats as much.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they do that? What about our cats? They were so cool. Like, what other? No, I want a dog.
Yeah. I feel like dogs are cooler.
They're way cooler.
Way cooler.
I don't care how much more attention they require.
Wink reminded me of Pet Cemetery.
Oh,
You ever see Pet Cemetery?
Yeah,
Yeah,
once.
that's what Wink reminded me
Yeah,
of. Because he was old. He was like a gray. He had one eye.
It's brutal.
And he always hated me. Serves him right. I hated him back. I don't care. Little bastard. Yeah, man. Radio silence.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted to peek into Slayer's brain a little bit, you want to watch the text threads of TikToks between me and him.
Oh, sure.
They get interesting. I'm sure there's some I might need to blank out of here. But we can go back out here. Let's go right here that way. Oh my fucking god. Should I not? The 90s one was good. Do it. Okay. If you say so. Nope. No balls. What? You nuts? Okay. Well, we did the 90s one. What's next? I feel like that's the one you sent me. Okay.
I'm gonna go and make one thing clear. You're messing with Scott. You're messing with me.
Damn right.
Because we're boys.
Hell yeah.
We're friends.
Yep.
We boy friends.
Nigga, what?
We're boys and we are friends.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah.
So we boy friends.
No.
And nobody better mess with my boyfriend. I'm gonna go and make one thing clear.
All right.
But I've seen what bears eat, and I don't really want to be eating bears. It's like a roundworm. Normally,
I don't want to see butt worms. This is definitely for you, Slay. You should see Slayer drink, dude. It could be an Olympic sport.
Hey, baby, are you in the mood?
Fuck yeah. Yo, let's go. I love that.
Sure.
You got to send me that one.
I got you, dude. Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that.
Fuck this.
It's gonna fuck her up.
Yeah, dude, right? That was literally when you died. I knew that was good. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ. Dude.
Oh.
It's lunchtime and I'm starved right out of her. Oh, man, why does my lunch look like it's 32 and ready to settle down?
God damn. Jesus.
Oh, that was a good one. 32, ready to settle down.
So I met this guy, and he's really awesome. He has like 4 or 5 kids that he has nothing to do with, and 4 baby moms. But they're all crazy. Yeah, he like actually doesn't work because he doesn't want to pay child support. So I'm actually the only one working right now. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, happy day. They're restarting the nuclear reactors on 3 Mile Island.
What the? Are these chimps? We'll be going soon. Nope. I know that. It just keeps going in a loop. It's only 10 seconds long.
Do I have one of these?
Dude, if you haven't watched this yet,
mind your friend.
Watch The Penguin.
Yeah? What's it on?
Well, so did you see the Batman movie with him in it?
No.
So there's a Batman movie with him in it, and
Okay.
I made a show of just him. And the movie was pretty good, and he was really good in it. And then I just started the show. Honestly, I only got through 1 episode, but
is that the newest Batman with
phenomenal.
with what's his name from Twilight?
Yes.
Okay, so
and that's Colin Farrell.
No way.
You know
That's
that.
Colin Farrell?
Yes, dude.
Hold on.
He's so good.
Freaking matters too.
It's me, Ma.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? Came to see you. Huh?
Hey, Ma.
Fiore.
I'm not dead.
Okay, so this is just between Sopranos, but I want to see.
Can't risk it. I can't risk you. I'm all you
I
got.
kind of see it. I kind of hear it there.
Stop talking.
Oh, Ma, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with this black poison cloud all the time, because I can't take it anymore.
Oh, poor you.
Sopranos was so good. Top tier.
Yeah.
All right. I'll check it out.
Hooters Caves to Protesters opens first femboy Hooters in Buffalo.
No one hears a word.
What the fuck? Okay.
I thought you'd never ask.
Slayer said he's going. What, are you going to the Hooters, Slay?
Is that real?
Send this video to the most racist person you know. Hi, you are the most racist person that your friend knows. Hopefully you are ashamed to receive this accusation, so here is your chance to prove them wrong. If you are not ashamed to hear this accusation, they're probably right. I'm going to ask you 5 trivia questions that people who are not racist should know, and you're going to text your friend the answers. You're not allowed to look at the comments of this video or use Google or ChatGPT. If you do, not only are you racist, but you are a liar. Question number 1. Which amendment abolished slavery? Remember to text them the answer, and they are going to fact check you. Question number 2, who is this guy? No, it's not just some random black guy. He's a famous black guy. What was his name?
Frederick Douglass.
3, what Mexican holiday is celebrated on November 1st and 2nd that honors deceased loved ones? Yes, your friend thought that you would get these wrong. Question number 4, what did this lady say? If you don't even know who this is, your friend might be right. Question number 5, what is the most widely practiced religion in Thailand? Remember to text your friend to prove.
Okay.
Stupid therapist said I need to try to stop picking on my grandma for not having no arms or legs.
It's not Cinco de Mayo, Slayer. To honor dead people?
How'd you move to LA? Oh, for the kids.
Every night till 6 in the morning. You don't go to clubs every night.
I mean, I make love a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
Starting to act different, huh? You've been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, they're all my, partners and whatnot.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday to me. You need locks on the doors?
Sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but yeah. How'd you move to LA?
They're trying to cancel her for exposing dentists.
Jeremy, how old are you? You have the face of a man, the hair of an older man. Yeah,
I can take it. I can take it.
a lot of acne. There's some snot.
Braces.
It's you. Can...
Red band braces. You red band. Sorry.
Are you a big Joel McHale fan? Is that who that is?
Oh, fucking huge.
What?
He's on that show on Fox called Animal Control, where he's always trying to help out animals and stuff. I'm a big animal guy. There'll be like a raccoon coming in. The raccoon's like, and Joel's like, I'll fucking save you, man. I'll put you back with your family. Yeah, but it's not my favorite. Naked and Afraid is my favorite show. Cause
same.
Free kids. Who loves free kids? I'm 38.
Jeremy.
I've jerked off on Diet Coke before. That's
Jesus. On Diet Coke?
Yeah. I had like 6 Diet Cokes before I went to bed, and then saved it up for one big bus. Big bus.
Unbelievable.
I've jerked.
My name is Steve, and I'm addicted to alcohol.
I was a motorcycle kid, like when I was.
Yo, this is Joey Diaz on my buddy Joey's podcast.
Oh, really?
The Skinny with Joey Merlino
Oh, word.
and Little Snuff. He came on their podcast.
No
dude.
way.
Dude, I would look up. There's my comment. Yeah, I'm still bugging. That's me saying.
And I said, okay. I went to his house one day and I smelled his fucking house. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? The Italians, they're cutting hair in the living room with the fucking thing. And in the other room, they got the sauce, hair's flying. They don't give a fuck.
Cigarettes in the mouth.
Oh, yeah. Overhanging, the fucking sauce. And I'm like, you know, and I told him, I had one of the meatballs, and I'm like, that's the best thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Because I'll cut you a deal. If you let me ride the motorcycle, you come over every Wednesday to eat. Dog, I wouldn't eat for 2 days, and I would go over there.
We were like this.
Dude, I couldn't believe that shit.
That's
when I saw the
fucking sick.
picture of them on Facebook standing arm in arm, I fucking almost shit myself.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I texted him immediately. I was like, bro, you're living my dream.
That's literally so cool.
That is fucking wild, dude. I'm so proud. And then shit like this. So stupid. All right.
Time travel tips, part 2. Travel back to Michigan in 1862 and make sure you bring birth control pills. On the night of October 30th, take a carriage to Springwells Township. Walk up to this house on Greenfield Road. You'll see a kerosene lamp lighting up one window. At exactly 11:23 p.m., this lamp will go out. Once you see this, wait 15 minutes and then sneak into the house. In the main bedroom, you'll see 2 people named Mary and William asleep in bed. Grind up the birth control pills you brought and mix them into the glass of water that's sitting on the bedside table. When Mary wakes up the next morning, she will drink the water and she will never conceive a son named Henry. Henry Ford won't be around to invent the automobile, which means the Porsche Motor Company will never start in 1948. Paul Walker will never purchase a Porsche, which will save his life. Time.
It's not
Jesus
worth
Christ.
the build. It's not worth the build. I was watching the other screen the whole
You
time.
were watching the coffee press?
Yeah, it was.
I
it
can't
was
stand
satisfying.
that. It is satisfying. Like, I don't even know what happened. I was just watching the coffee
No, I
press.
was listening, but it was like not entertaining.
It was
at
a bit
all.
of a reach, but
Yeah,
it was
it's not worth all the build up.
You think orgies would be more progressive than that one was?
Matt, you're fucking biting people.
Alright, you're fucking kink shaming me, okay?
It's not a fucking kink. That was assault. Yeah, and now we can't go back inside because you wanted to sink your teeth in some bitch without asking.
Jared was biting people during the orgy.
Matt, she was wearing edible lingerie. I was basically eating fruit roll-up.
Matt, you're also like not even asking people if they want to be bitten. You're just biting people without.
The surprise aspect is part of the kink, man, okay? I don't give you shit with your fuzzy handcuffs. Why are you giving me shit for mine?
You're gonna go bleed in there. This is why you don't go to orgies on an empty stomach.
My stomach's never empty. Ben, I'm pretty sure I saw you in there biting a girl too, if I'm not mistaken.
No, actually, it was nibbling, and it was on her ear. It's called foreplay.
Okay, then what I was doing was also
No,
foreplay.
what you were doing was fucking wrong.
Was it? Was it, Jared?
Relax.
Look, I found another orgy. It's like 5 minutes from there. Matt,
Maybe shake a hand at the door this time?
Okay, what are their rules on biting
Matt,
here?
orgies don't have fucking rules on biting!
this is the 5th orgy of the night, so maybe don't get us kicked out, yeah?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
say fucking major blue balls at this point.
Alright, Jared, well, fucking blue balls is way better than having red balls like the guy at the second orgy had.
Yeah, because you kept biting his nutsack.
I don't want to...
Wait a minute. They literally, the 3 of them, sat down and were like, "This is the video.
This
to
is
make."
it. This is it. This is what's
And
going to do it.
And it worked. Is that what we're seeing?
It's 40.6K likes.
That's
which
crazy.
Leads me to believe it's probably in the hundreds of thousands
How?
of views. Dude, I have entire. Hold on.
That's
I'm gonna,
crazy,
I'm gonna
dude.
switch screens because I think
They were like,
I think
"This.
that's enough for now.
We gotta roll this one out and post it."
Bro,
I can't believe it.
When I
and
tell
it
you,
worked.
I've looked at the internet
What the fuck,
and questioned my own existence so much over the past like year and a half.
Yeah.
Bro, there's how to douse your car in milk tutorial. There's like 2.2 million views. Like 500 some odd thousand likes. If you Google that or
I feel
just
like
look
I've
it up
seen
right
that.
now.
I think I've seen that.
Bro, I've had people talking about like their drug addicted parents. I had people that write books and stuff, like hundreds of views. Hundreds, not hundreds of thousands. Well, join us next week while we
crazy.
we select which pastas we like fucking. You know what I mean?
And people are like, "Yo, we got to tune in.
We
like,
got to
I
do
can't
it.
believe there's enough people that do that and then they get paid." It's like, what?
Yeah, Slayer says
What
the
is
stupidest vids go viral. I don't get it. I get it. People are freaking idiots anymore. Like,
Jesus.
Well, I don't know, dude. There's some stuff that I think I've been watching. Amigo Chino, dude. I don't know if this is real or not. It probably isn't. But the dude like apparently drove into a McDonald's and like got it on live, and then was put on house arrest and like cut his ankle monitor live, and then has been recording and documenting. I don't know if it's real or not. He's been like recording and documenting like his life on the lam for like I don't even know how long. I think it's only been like a few weeks. I don't.
So, this is ongoing.
Apparently, here. Let's see if I can't find him. Oh, you know what? I have him on Instagram, and I don't have that on screen share. I can't. Let me see if I could just see if it's real or not before I go nuts. No, Paul Walker. See, let's see if I can find Amigo Chino. Amigo Chino. Did I spell it wrong? See, I'm stupid too.
That was confirmed earlier.
Hold on. Hold on. You gotta watch this. There's like a lot of it. Hold on. Hold on, dude.
This is already sick, dude.
It is fucking wild. Hold on. And I am like half this might be fake, because like if you really think about it, they could probably just track his ass down. But let's see. Let me start it over. This is Amigo Chino.
Fuck McDonald's. I'm finna crash into it on my mama.
So good, dude.
Dramatic crash at a McDonald's in Springfield. Miraculously, the driver was able to get out of the car without help and is recovering from their injuries.
I don't know if this is real, dude. It could be.
House arrest for crashing into a.
They put me on house arrest, but if this video blow up, I'll cut it for real. Hey yo, if you don't know who I am, I'm the dude who cut my ankle monitor on TikTok Live. This is my makeshift camp until I get to the next location. You feel me? But you know, I'm heading towards New York. So let me pull up. Hey yo, the feds ain't never gonna catch me. I see y'all in New York.
And
we
like
finna turn up when I get over there on my mama.
And he's been like running for a hot minute, I guess. This is only 2 days ago, these comments and stuff. Hold on. This is 9/23. So this is yeah, he's saying where he's going, but yeah, saying I'm going to New York is like, that's like trying to pick out one ant out of an anthill. You know what I mean? And he's Asian, so he kind of blends. Not to be racist, but he does kind of blend it. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's no way he can like post that stuff and they can't find it. Like where he is and what he's doing. They gotta know where he is. Like there's no way he's like on the loose.
Well, first of all, is it possible that he's just like setting all this up? Like that doesn't look like McDonald's, like a McDonald's visor, does it?
No,
like, wouldn't it have it? Wouldn't it have the M?
It would.
And what's he wearing? Like I've seen hundreds of McDonald's employees, and they're always wearing like gray or black. No.
No, I mean they could have a shirt like that for McDonald's. That's realistic.
I don't know. I say it's a little sus, but if that's real, that's all
crazy
you need
how
to do.
It could be real or fake and still draw that much attention. But that's funny. That was funny. Oh my mama!
Oh my mama!
So good.
Fuck Starbucks. I'm tired of serving Bentleys. I'm gonna crash into this bitch.
Oh no, he is
They said
faking.
a car was flying down Route 1 here.
Oh,
and
okay, I know what he's doing. He's finding like everything, like you know how 7-Eleven every now and again will have somebody crash into it and it'll be on the news. That's what he's doing, and then he's gonna superimpose
Hey yo,
himself.
on my mama, fuck Orange Theory.
Yo, all right, so I'm stupid.
Yeah, I was just like, there's no way they can't find him. What? He posted it online.
Yeah,
like,
that's
they
what
know
we
where
need
he
to
is.
do.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, but I figured like he could post it and then he'll be gone by the time he posts it. It's not like you have to stay in the location.
Yeah, but how far is he getting on foot? Staying in a tent.
But he's hitchhiking.
I'm on my way to New York. Like, you just set up shop
my mama.
and posted it, so
What
you're going
else?
to clearly stay there
You
for
go
a few
from a
hours.
Video where you declare that you're going to put a brick on your boss's gas pedal. What led to that?
I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it, bro. I fucking hate working for people.
How did you get his keys?
He told me to go get something from his car.
Get something.
You know, I was in auto tech. And
I was in auto tech.
You know,
I drove into a McDonald's.
Some shit on the gas pedal and all the other stuff.
So you get in the car and kind of like line it up so that it's facing the front of the building.
Yes.
And then you take a rock and put it on the gas pedal or a brick.
Yes.
Where'd you get the brick?
That's a movie. They send the plugs everywhere.
No,
TikTok.
I don't. All right. That's enough. I've officially deemed myself stupid.
It's funnier thinking he's on the loose. Like, it would the first time through
Bro,
it was funnier.
Not gonna lie to you, for like the
Oh, my
past
mama.
2 days, I was convinced there was an Asian dude on the lamb, bro. On the straight up lamb. All right.
That's fucking great.
What do you think? We've been talking for like an hour and 40 minutes.
Really? That long?
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
Had an average of like 2-3 people on. Slayer's been consistent.
High average. Yeah, I don't see the comments anymore because they're slid over.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me.
I don't know what he's saying anymore, if he's still active.
He's always there. He's like a guardian angel with a beard.
Your one video almost went viral.
Yeah, so we it got quite a bit of attention when I was on his show. It was a really funny it was a funny moment because he pulls out a giant ass jug of alcohol, and then later on in the stream we're talking, and then he pulls out an entirely different big ass jug. I was just taken back.
So how does something almost go viral?
Because to us, almost viral is like a few thousand views.
Oh, so like it
that.
got okay.
Yeah, it went on a run, but it like kind of cuts short.
Gotcha.
Like in order for I don't know how the algorithm works,
Yeah.
dude, but in order for things to go viral, it needs to like catch it. No, stop it, amigo Chino. You're a liar.
It can come back. You can still make it come back and go viral.
It could,
right? Maybe.
I don't know. It could.
I'm just Pat, dude. I don't know.
Just Pat, dude.
Just Pat.
Well, I would very much like to help you set up your weed, coffee, breakfast shop.
That would be sweet. I feel like that requires money.
As long as there's a stage involved.
Is there somebody that would just invest all of the money into it that I could just convince it's a good enough idea?
Well, I mean,
how much groundwork do I need laid out for someone to be like, here's all the money for it?
I don't think it's
That's
as hard.
ideal for me.
Honestly, dude, I don't think that's as hard of a conversation as you really think.
Yeah.
I
But how
think
many
if-
local people that we could be familiar with or get in front of have that kind of money? I think that's the biggest hurdle.
It would really just take one person accumulating multiple sources. It would take like multiple, like that's what you do. You send somebody out to acquire investors, almost like you would a salesperson.
Yeah, but like, who does that?
Anybody could if they're good at selling. But you would need like a whole backed plan. You would need like a whole business structure, like every finite detail, because you're literally putting on, for all intents and purposes, a presentation to people, and from out of nowhere asking them for money. I don't know if that's the process in which, but I know if you were going to start from that level, that's how you do it. And you really just need you need the whole business plan set up. And you got to keep the menu simple. So just like you can always make deals with local bagel places and stuff like that.
I would want to do like signature sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like mine would be a French toast bagel.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
That sounds real good.
Probably hot sauce, even though it's a weird combo with the French toast bagel. It's like not enough for it to be bad. Or you could just do syrup on it, like syrup.
It sounds so bad for you.
I don't fucking cares, dude.
I do.
Who doesn't want a breakfast sandwich? That's
I do.
really good.
That's the problem. All the things I want are terrible for me.
I
Literally.
didn't start that trend of bad food, okay? So I'm just going to sell it, and it's gonna be better.
I'm not talking trash on your menu, but like you're not.
People will love it, so shut up. Over
yeah,
there,
you're right.
man.
You're right. It's great for you. It's good. It's good for you.
Yeah, good and good for you.
He said, just start with a census and get 100,000 signatures, then show that to investors. It's actually a really great idea, Slayer.
Hey man, I got this petition. You got to give me money now.
Well, it's more like I've already got 100,000 people that are interested in buying, so it kind of does prove like the immediate source of revenue. That's definitely one really big step in the beginning for sure. Good idea, Sly.
Shit.
See, told you. It's my guy. I got an ideas guy.
I wonder if I could just have people do all of this for me, where it's somehow still only in my name.
That sounds like you'd be fucking a lot of people over.
Don't worry, you'll reap a benefit at some point.
I promise. Sign here.
Just trust me, dude.
I like the way you think.
Well, that's just because I'm lazy. I don't want to do anything. I want to just work a little bit, have that provide me everything I need to do anything else I want to do with my life, and then just live that life and enjoy that. Because that's what existing is. Is just making the most out of the time.
In a way.
And I don't want to spend all of my time working or finding ways to make more money.
See, I don't entirely believe that. I feel like if you were working at something that you really enjoyed and that was like a symbol of something that you liked, you'd work hard for it.
Oh, 100%.
That's a huge difference between I just want to sit back and not work. If you created something and you were able to get renewable revenue from it, and it's anything like what you're describing, it sounds like you have a place to go every day and do exactly what you want. You'll probably be morbidly obese year 3 if all you're eating is French toast bagels and smoking weed.
What's the problem?
And then drinking at night.
No, I'll still be playing baseball. I'll be all right.
It sounds like the ideal American life, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I could wish for that.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Shit, I feel bad, Pat. I do that now.
Dude, trust me, I love breakfast sandwiches.
Breakfast sandwiches are
It's
dope.
most days of my life.
Breakfast in general
I made one this morning.
Is the best meal of the day.
Yeah.
I can eat breakfast foods at any given time of the day.
Yeah, so why is Dunkin' the only option in the morning? It should be my place. That's also like, oh, why wouldn't we? Like, what if it also had a drive-through? So if you were on the way to work and you even want to spend the time to get out of your car, like, what if it was like jack of all trades type shit? You can order online, show up, or drive through, or you could go in, sit down, have some weed selections. You can buy some stuff. We'll have the coffee mugs with the bowl pieces in them.
Would you sell edibles too?
I'm not a huge edible guy, but like if it's old enough, then sure.
Like in-home like homemade stuff.
Yeah. I could. Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a from a marketing standpoint.
I would have family members that would probably be interested in like being part of that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Were you trying to censor the F word when you said mukbang?
What?
What the hell's a mukbang channel?
Oh, it's over there again. I don't see it.
Oh, sorry. I keep rearranging it so we can look at Google it. Okay. Mukbang.
I need to start I need to start a fucking channel.
I guess. Oh, like where he just eats food? Ew.
Oh no.
Like the ASM. No. I mean, if you got famous for doing that, I'd be like, hey, come back on the channel. And then,
well, just me eating food and like commenting on it?
I think it's like you got to get like a heavy duty like microphone and like a really good camera and surround yourself with food and just like go to town on it.
Oh, isn't there a woman that already does that with like pickles and like crunchy shit, and you can hear just each fucking crunch?
It's more
disgusting.
like there are hundreds and hundreds of accounts that do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Like if I hear crunching, like every now and again, I'll let Evie, look at my phone. If I hear any crunching, I literally grab the phone because to me, watching people eat in that capacity is gross. Sorry. Like I'll go out to dinner with friends and I'll eat stuff while they're sitting there and I'll watch them eat. I guess not really watch them, but you know what I mean. But like if they're just plowing through food, I watched my one buddy go through an eating contest, a hot dog eating contest, and I wanted to throw up for him.
Yeah.
Like just watching people go to town like that, it fucking grosses me out.
Who gives a shit what I think about food? Like if I'm eating food on a camera and just be like, good. Who's gonna be like, yes, this guy? Like I don't know, man.
He said, I got your channel name, Pat Eats the Fat.
What the fuck, dude?
Please don't do that.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't think anyone would care.
How did you have such a good idea and then this, Slayer? this grossness.
Ugh.
Stop it. Don't make my friends start an ASMR eating channel. Ugh. But dude, it's out there. There's people that are just like punching in place. They have like a couple thousand followers. You know, people that do like these half-assed, you know, workout routines. And then there's people that are like morbidly obese, and then they're really working out, like, and they're getting slimmer. Holy shit, dude! There's so much shit people do. I don't know if I want
normal people that don't want to make crazy, stupid videos to succeed in life.
I don't know. I make some.
They're just giving out money for stupid shit. Like, I literally just have to commit to doing something stupid on camera.
Yeah, kind of.
That's not happening.
Yeah,
I don't want to do. It has to happen by accident. I can't plan that out.
Yeah, you like kind
I'm
of like
not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna set up that orgy conversation in a car and be like, "This is the one, guys. I promise." I even scripted it. Like,
we asked ChatGPT to make a script.
That's crazy, dude. That's so crazy, man.
I get it. I don't know. I've always watched like gamer videos, and I've always really enjoyed watching like people play video games. So and I like gaming.
Well, the video game stuff I like.
Yeah,
like, that's not stupid. Like,
to me,
if people are better than me at video games, and I want to get better or enjoy that, like Warzone is that for me. Like Warzone is hard. Like, I'm not good at it. I think I'm okay, but like there are people that are stupid good. And yes, like a lot of my reels when I'm scrolling are like crazy highlights of like Warzone killing. And it's just like, dude, it's this one guy against like 6 people.
Yeah.
And they just wipe them all out, and they're just dancing in and out of rooms, and they're doing everything at the perfect time. Like, they don't make a single mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, I can't think that fast in warfare.
Well, because while I'm driving my 40-minute drive and my 12-hour day into work, this person's from start to finish probably playing video games. They're playing Call of Duty. That's their job. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That'd be fun. Because literally, like when I'm home and Taylor's at work, I play Call of Duty and I play MLB The Show. So you're telling me I could just set up a camera of me playing it and people will watch it? I'm not good enough to do that. I guess I have to be funny, or I don't want to do that anyway. I don't want to do that.
Slayer said it's something not to say in an orgy, 1 guy against 6.
What the
He's quick with it.
He's also does Pat play Warzone, MLB The Show, NBA 2K, and if you've ever played Spider Heck, it's fun. Spider Heck.
He might have. Slayer's played all kinds of crazy
Spider Heck is cool.
What was it? Ultimate Chicken Horse. I'd never even fucking heard of this, and we played it for how long? We played it for like 3 hours one day.
Spider Heck is like kind of comparable. It's probably completely wrong the way I'm explaining this, but this is what I got. It's like Super Smash Brothers, except you're a spider and not a collection of characters. The idea of the game, there's like waves of people that you have to kill, and there's weapons that drop, and but it's fun.
That sounds fun.
And like you're slinging around in a web, and like you have guns like lightsabers and shit. It's cool.
It's like that 2D angle, like the crawler angle. Nice.
So like, it's not something you'll play for 2 hours. Like if you're trying to game, like it'll be more something that'll pass time for like 15 minutes because you'll get bored quick.
Okay.
But it is cool. I still have it in my list of games. Rocket League I've played a lot.
I played it like the only time I've ever played it was at your house.
Rocket League, really?
Yeah, I think it's the only time.
Rocket League's fun. I haven't played it as much lately. Honestly, I've really only been playing Warzone and MLB. Like, I like all sports games, but like I literally play them by season that they're in. So now it's like baseball season, playoffs. Like,
oh, that's cool.
I'm in full baseball mode. Like when this baseball season's over, I'm not playing that game as much. And that's why I got 2K. Because the Sixers are about to be good, and that team in the game is going to be good.
Yeah, so catch me up on sports. What's Philly doing?
The Phillies are in the playoffs. They won their division. They got a first-round bye, and then the wild card is now rounds instead of like you win the wild card, you are in the division series. Like there's a whole wild card round first now. So there's 3 teams that make the wild card, and then one, like the lowest division winner has to play the wild card teams. So I'm pretty sure the Mets are playing the Brewers, who won their division. The Padres didn't win their division, and they're playing the Braves, who also didn't win their division. So yeah, there's 2 wild card teams playing each other, and the lowest division winner is playing the worst wild card team, which is the Mets. The Phillies are waiting for the Brewers and Mets to finish. Whoever wins that series will play the Phillies.
And you said the Sixers are going to be
the
good?
Sixers the Sixers got rid of, let walk a player they were way overpaying.
Okay.
And then sign another big name. And they should be good this year. But there's a lot of teams that are good, so it'll be tough. But, I would say Philly fans are leaning in a higher direction with the Sixers now instead of downward, because there was always drama with the Sixers for the last few years. A lot of drama about guys not showing up, not wanting to be on the team, and them being one of their best players, and then that being up in the air, and then their best players not always healthy. Joel Embiid's just always hurt in the playoffs. So this year,
Slayer asked how the Pirates are doing.
The Pirates have the best prospect probably almost ever right now. Their pitcher, it's a starting pitcher. He's about to win Rookie of the Year, and he's nasty. And he got drafted out of college last year, but the team stinks. They did not make the playoffs this year. They got some work to do.
It's not huge.
The owner of the team actually looks really bad right now, because there's a guy on their team that he's not that good, but he's like a seasoned vet. He's been playing for a long time. The season's over. They're not making the playoffs, but apparently he needed 2 or 4 more at-bats to get a $200,000 bonus, and they cut him.
They jerked him off.
They cut him from the team with 2 games left in the season, just to not pay him. It's dude, you're a billion-dollar organization. Just
pay the guy, or give him his
let
opportunity.
the guy get his bonus. He's probably out of the league anyway.
That's some car sales shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, let's move this one over into next month so he can't get his bonus.
It got a lot of attention. People are
why
the fuck would they do that to this guy?
Because really, I've had so many scenarios in sales where that happens. You miss a bonus, but it's definitely not $200,000 fucking dollars.
No.
I'd probably karate chop a boss in the face.
That's crazy.
Over $200,000. Yeah.
But granted, he didn't play well. But at the same time, that doesn't matter. It's the end of the season. Your whole team didn't play.
And you
well.
also said he's a seasoned veteran.
He's been in the league a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably closer to retirement than he is starting.
Oh, he's probably not going to be in the league next year.
So
he's that far at the end.
Even worse. That's worse.
Fucked.
That is fucked.
It's fucked. But the Pirates have some promise for the future. Not now, though. Maybe not even next year. Next year, maybe, though. If they depend, an off season can change a lot.
Sure.
Sign a couple players. Hopefully they take that $200,000 and spend it on something next year.
No, they didn't.
Fuck the Pirates.
His yacht got a little bit bigger. Somebody's yacht got bigger. Somebody's skyline apartment got bigger. Somebody bought a new Bentley. That's probably it. I have no faith in humanity left anymore when it comes to stuff like that. I always feel like people are always doing the worst thing.
Yeah.
And I think sales did that to me. I think sales gave me such a bleak outlook on people because buyers are the biggest liars on the planet.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks us as salespeople are always lying. Mm-hmm. We're actually just telling you the truth consistently and bluntly, and people take it negatively.
Well, but that's not always true, because there are guys that are sleazy and shitty, and there are more people doing what you're saying. Yes.
Yes.
But there's still a reason to look out for that guy.
Not as much anymore. There's nothing that you can't get past with a quick fact check, with a little bit of research. There's nothing you can't find out as a probably the most informed generation of consumers to date. There's nothing you can't research and look up. There's nothing you can't see, and there's no one you can't ask. So for people to come in and start lying when honestly, in the early days of sales, I'm guessing there was no information. So yeah, people are going off of a 30-year-old stereotype.
Yeah.
But now everything's advertised at the lowest possible thing, and people still think we have, thousands upon thousands of markup. It's craziness. It's all value. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all value. It's all who perceives that as what it's worth.
People don't like to interact with people as much as back then. So there's all this research, yes, but you're still going to be timid of the person you're dealing with.
That's fair. It's a fair point.
No matter what, because there is just a general opinion of salespeople of you have to watch out. Because you're right, like we will try as salespeople to profit on whatever we can, as much as we can.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, to get a deal, we would still go down to the very bottom to just get a deal. Because at the end of the day, the bottom feeders need to be fed at all.
A percentage of something is better than a percentage
correct.
of nothing.
So like, I don't know. There's good enough salespeople out there that will still get the most out of everybody. And that's enough to be conscious of as a person that's a consumer that wants something.
But it's always the people that think you're lying that are actually getting probably the best deal.
I know.
It's always the people that think you can go a few thousand more. It's like the people you usually make a ton of money on are just happy as a pig and shit. You know, and you always want to be nice to those people because, you know, if you're making a good deal on them or you've maximized your profit margin on that person, you better roll out the red carpet.
Oh, yeah.
You better treat them like gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the people that come in and they whittle you down to invoice and then take a little bit more and then they get you a gift card and all this crazy shit. And then you live with the customer for the next 2 months because every little thing is your problem.
Mm-hmm.
Every little thing is your fault because as the salesperson, apparently I built it, I structured your deal, I called it in, I approved it, which doesn't. It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
It's such a mind game.
It is.
It's so, like, it is crazy because baseball and sales are very similar because there's so much failure. There really is.
Yeah.
And there's a learning curve from that. And like, there's a reason I like it so much. It's because the successes of it are so amazing.
Yeah.
And there's such a good feeling. So it's like, I guess you could do a job where you just get paid the same every day and it's just another day, another day, another day.
Yeah.
But I just feel like there's always a day there too where you're like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this. But at least in sales, there's an opportunity to, obviously there's going to be low times where you're like, I'm not getting paid enough to do this, blah, blah, blah. I hate everything.
Yeah.
But when you're good at it and you're succeeding in it, dude, you're not complaining about anything. And all of those feelings of them saying yes, handing you the money, and them being happy with your service and all of that, the collective feeling you get from all that is fucking sick, dude. It's way more satisfying than doing the same thing every day. It's because it's hard.
Being told no a lot does something to you, though.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I know. I agree.
Like imagine. I don't know. Imagine if every time you had to go out and eat, you had to go and kill, and you know what I mean. You had to negotiate with the animal, like you know what I mean. You had to chase them down, which is kind of what it's like in a different scale. But like, most people are not given what they need and want. Like I need to sell something in order to feed my family. Most people go to their job and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
yeah, right.
thing.
Because if you're not making enough, there's a desperation part to it where if I don't sell, I don't get my bills paid.
Yeah, for sure.
Which hasn't happened in a while, but we're getting there.
And everybody's saying the current state of things will change come November, and I don't know. I don't perceive.
It can't be an immediate drastic change to our everyday life right away.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I
a
don't
couple
know.
years until it normalizes. I mean, even if they change every single thing that they're saying they're going to change to make it better, and you always have to take into the account the politician factor, because unlike salespeople who have to absolutely tell you the truth, we can omit things for sure. I cannot disclose certain things to you. That's perfectly within my range, but I'm not allowed to just flat out lie to you. You know, whereas politicians seem to just have this crazy immunity on just like, you could literally lie to my face and nobody gets pissed. What? Random, but you would be a great voice actor. Thank you.
Is that from France?
Is that the sound of the sounds? Thank you. Is that the France guy?
I don't think so. It's not red.
Yeah. No. The sound of sounds. Yeah, thank you. Which one of us? Me or him? Anyway.
What kind of sounds?
Sound of sounds, dude. It's the sound of all sounds. I mean, I don't know what I can fucking do to further explain it to you, dude. Like, this is green shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. The name's Dustin. You can call me Dust. Thank you.
Not me.
Yeah. You should check out the comedy shows at some point, man. I can do all sorts of voices and impressions.
That's Dust Daddy.
Dust Daddy. Daddy. Yeah, I think one time we got completely obliterated when I was in high school, and we clocked me at like 84 different voices, impersonations, sounds, everything from like to
That's pretty
good.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty good. My dad can do it. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I trained people how to do that to fuck with a social studies teacher. In
That's
middle
funny.
School. Miss Pankow. I don't know if she's still around or alive or whatever, but I could not stand this woman, and the feeling was clearly mutual. And I got together with a bunch of friends, my buddy Tony, my buddy Kyle, who was also on the show, and like 3 or 4 others. And I said, all right, guys, we're going to sit down and we're going to learn how to do this, because I was known to do it in her class. Because I'd be like, and she'd be like, Dustin, go sit. And it'd be like a stool in the middle of the classroom, and it, practically like the dunce cap stuff. And then I trained like 4 people how to do it. So when I got in trouble, I'd be like, give them like a tug on my ear, and then all of a sudden from the back of the class, and then the teacher's all pissed because she thinks it was me and it wasn't. And, oh, dude,
so good. Yeah, I can't do that.
All kinds of stuff, man. Sound of sounds, all kinds of stuff.
I used to make a spitting noise by just like blowing real hard and slapping my lips. Like, so like I would. There was one time I like was in this like advanced choir. It was whatever. We had a pool party, and our director was the one that hosted, and I went behind her and I did that, and I squirted a water gun at her back at the same time. So she thought I like spit on her.
Yeah,
and she was like, "Oh!" She flipped out. It was hilarious.
It's like the tearing of the paper.
Yeah,
do that?
Yeah,
yeah. I could do that.
That's about it. I don't know anymore.
Pat's a menace, says Slayer.
A menace. That's
a
what
menace. You're a meanish. You're a meanish. I can't with this shit, dude.
Fucking funny.
Oh my god. Oh, I have several stories on my stand-up routines of imagery that I can paint with the voices and stuff. I think my black voice is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
It is funny though. I like it.
Yeah, that voice got me in a lot of trouble.
I feel like I can do some, but now that I'm thinking that I can, I don't know what to even start with. I couldn't tell you what I'm good at right now. There's probably a few. I'm good at remembering the exact lines of things from.
You're better with getting people's tone and mannerisms down, like people we know.
Yeah, it's more just people I interact with,
and it's like a purely exaggerated form of it, but you nail the fucking mannerisms so well. Like each person you do is fucking wild, and then you use it in with your already fucking crazy sense of humor.
I'm a meanest, dude.
You are a fucking meanest, dude. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna never let him hear the end of that. 3 dicks.
3 dicks.
3 dicks, dude.
Did he say? He said I'm a dick tease up there.
You are.
What's that about?
I don't know.
When did I do that?
Slayer commonly finds that people tease his dick. That's not your thing. That's his thing.
Yeah, but if I did that, my question is when.
Slayer, would you care to elaborate as to when Pat teased your wiener?
Ugh.
Can I do Arnold? Is there people yelling outside of my house?
It sounded like it, but you can definitely do Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Pretty good.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Pretty good. Yeah.
I can do Sean Connery pretty well too. Sometimes I sit and call people from Craigslist and ask them if they have bird cages for sale. And I don't have a bird, just a large nephew.
That sounds Banish.
Yeah, if you add a Pringles can or something.
Yeah.
If I add the Darth Vader mug, probably. Yes. Well,
it's pretty good. Yeah, it's actually spot on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's pretty
you
good.
need the echo. You can't just. Yeah, I mean, I could do it, but it sounds way better like this.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
You merely adopted the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Sound of sounds. I can do quite a few.
Pat do one too? No.
No.
I can't think of anything right now.
It'll come naturally.
And I agree. I think it is more just people we know. I can make fun of them.
100%.
Like, you guys won't get it.
You guys won't, but we'll sit here laughing like idiots, and it'll be like, okay, cool. I guess it was funny.
We're gonna go back to 0 viewers.
That's all right. It's a far cry away. Slayer's here for the long haul, so we'll always have at least one. Slayer's in it to win it. I'm gonna start wrapping up if you're cool with that.
I don't give a shit
because I gotta head out close to around 3.
Oh shit! It almost is 3.
Yeah, dude, we've been talking for 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 30 seconds, pretty much. All right, man. Listen, everybody, thank you for joining in. Please do not forget to catch the October 25th Dust Off the Mic Comedy Night, 8 p.m. at the illustrious Maple Shade 25 Club, not to be confused with the Club 25 close by. That's a strip club. If you hear a bunch of bass and you smell glitter, you went too far.
And if you're pulling up to an apartment complex right before you get there, you are still going the right way.
You are. It's actually
going the right
completely surrounded by an apartment projects. You'll feel very
safe. You won't
safe.
know where you are at all.
And then you're going to come in there, and there's going to be a catered meal that comes with your $20 ticket, which you can find on Eventbrite. I'm going to start clipping everything up, and I'm going to get it down in the comments below. I'm speaking as if it's already happening, and I'm already editing. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Slayer, as always, thanks for chiming in, modding out, and adding a little bit to the stream, as you always do. I still don't have an outro, so
go Birds.
Go Birds, and goodbye.
Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace, you gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted, and I know